And we are finally live an hour late. I apologize, but hello everybody and welcome to the Fuse-4 Network podcast. This is episode number 14. My name is Spence, and the reason we're so late is my fault, and I apologize. I had some stuff to take care of, and it took a while, and I'm sorry, but we're here now. Better late than never, as they always say, so let's introduce the jackasses of this humble establishment. First we have Chris Fernandes, MufasaFernando.
I'm that person. Shit, I keep on forgetting about that. Oh, fuck them. Yeah! Hi, guys.
Oh, God. We have video gaming for you, GrandpaJoe.
Hello, everybody. I hope everyone's having a great night tonight.
Kim Espen Haugen, better known as Emmeth.
That's my name. Hi.
Don't wear it out.
I'm Emmeth.
Get the fucking word out.
Richard Pollock, TheHydrosme.
Holy shit, I got unsummoned to be unmuted? Hey, guys.
I held him at gunpoint to stay muted until I was done talking. And look at that orange pick and that growing fro. That is Zeolightning.
Sexual chocolate.
What's up, peoples? Yeah, the fro's growing in. It's coming ever so close. I can actually start using a pick now.
He's looking like Mark Henry every single day. Sexual chocolate.
Who's sexual, baby? Yeah.
Sexual chocolate.
Yeah, this is it. How's everybody been doing this fine week? We'll start with Chris. What you been up to, Chris?
Working.
It's time for the big reveal.
Working. Oh, and the big reveal. Oh, yes. Finally, some good friend of mine named Zeolightning. I finally got the computer he was gonna send me.
Yep.
Awesome.
So now I'm gonna be starting recording videos on it. So
Yep. I'm gonna be helping him out later on. He's gonna start recording. He's finally not gonna have an excuse.
for not
Of not making any videos?
Yes.
So now Tom to listen to the game.
Has hell frozen over?
I think so. Hold on, should I get that note that you sent me? Hold on, I'll be back.
Yeah, go get that note.
I got one.
I put a note in the box when I sent it.
It was probably your phone number and saying "fuck me hard now." I'm just guessing. I'm throwing it out there.
Chris, don't forget, dance.
Oh,
You
God.
got up.
But anywho, that's quick dance. But this is the note right here. It says read on camera, but I'll read to you guys. Or it says read this in a video. Hey Mufasa, because there's an ass, because I'm an ass. I don't know who idea is that one, but anywho, don't ever say I never did anything for you. So,
Can't say it now.
I can't harass him anymore about not saying me the goddamn
now, is there something that we need to know about? Is there like a sexual thing going on between you two that we need to know about?
There's always a
I mean,
sexual
it's
thing
okay.
going
I
on.
mean, if that's what's going on, that's okay. I'm okay.
It's like
with
it didn't hurt or anything.
I'd never cheat on you.
But yeah, so now I'm
Well, that's all great news. Fine and dandy.
Yeah, but besides that, been working, playing a little Injustice, trying to get better. God damn it, Superman's a bitch to use. Anywho, because I'm doing the storyline and I just can't get any of his combos down. No more he's getting ass raped. But besides that, everything's okay.
We'll just keep practicing.
Practice makes perfect.
Yeah.
Did he just die?
I think you did.
Yeah, he died.
You died right away.
That's okay, he was done talking. Next we have GrandpaJoe. What have you been up to?
Not a whole lot this week. I finished recording Mario Kart 64. I did the extra cup. Recorded a couple of beat 'em ups and fighting games for the arcade. Then I smashed my finger, as everybody can see, and pretty much been on the sidelines. I have videos that's backed up that I got uploaded anyway, but yeah, that's been my week.
Also,
That's why we do
sorry,
the
I just want to say I got cut off because my brother's girlfriend came home, so I didn't have time to say, hey, I'm recording. So I muted him. Yeah, sorry. But yeah, basically. Richard, do not look at me like that.
That's his regular look.
Stop raping me with your eyes.
He's undressing you with his eyes.
I could just do it right now. Oh wait, no, no one needs to see that. I'm covering myself.
John, please
Yeah.
go on.
Yes.
That's it?
That's it. I'm sorry. I'm
Deja vu land.
yeah.
That's
No.
it.
All right, let's move on.
Kim.
Yeah, hi. I know what I'm doing.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm getting off, right?
We are live right now. Just
Yeah.
so you.
I'm
No,
sorry.
I know.
I'm nervous.
I know the sun just came up for you, so it's confusing
What is this? Speech? Yeah, well, it's actually been a stressful week for me.
Oh.
I got some news that I have been paying way too little in an electric bill for how long I've been living here, which is soon to be 3.5 years. So I will get a large bill next month.
That sucks.
That's gonna be painful, but we're gonna have some down payment deal. Good news. I'm a YouTube partner now.
Congratulations.
Yay.
Thank you. I gotta start uploading again.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea, Kim.
I guess I should start my job again.
Yeah, but congratulations, he is now one of our partners. It's awesome.
Yes, he is.
And
I think
now,
our goal is to get everyone in the Fuse-4 network.
eventually
become a
it's going to
partner.
happen. And another who will hopefully get there someday soon, Rich, what have you been up to?
What have I been up to? Been playing 13. You guys remember that game?
I heard of that
13?
game.
The
Oh, yeah,
cel
yeah, yeah.
shaded? Yeah. I
PlayStation
just
2?
remembered
Yeah.
I have it on GOG, so I downloaded it the other day, and I've been just kind of hooked on that game. Game's really fun. What else have I been doing? Playing Dominion with my friends. We actually get the tabletop games out, and we've been playing Dominion. That game's amazing. If you guys haven't played that game yet, I suggest pick it up, get a couple friends over, and play it, because it is so fun. And yeah, that's about it. Other than that, it's all the mundane work shit that no one wants to hear about.
Yep. I know that feeling.
Zeo, go Zeo. What have you been up to?
I haven't been up to much myself. The most recent thing was I got a desktop so I can start producing videos again, and I've been making videos on a steady basis for the most part again, and I've been playing a little bit of Battle Network, and what's this game?
That's a.
Ninja Gaiden,
Oh.
and Buster's Hidden Treasure, catching up in that. Some games I've been playing in my spare time. I've been actually playing Mega Man Anniversary Collection. I've been in a Mega Man mood lately. I guess it's because I recently heard about this Mega Man game that got canceled. It wasn't like anything recent. It was like a really old game. It's just hearing a Mega Man game getting canceled again is just the worst. I just felt like playing Mega Man.
That's Capcom for you.
Yeah, crap.
Capcom and THQ both.
I tell you what, Zia, you need to go up to Capcom, just stomp on them, just tell them what's up, man. Just like, motherfucker, sexual
Stop
chocolate.
What?
Flatten fools.
Money falls off my shirt. Make it.
Yeah,
Rain.
make it rain. And by the way,
Make it rain, bitch.
Wookie Charms, best shirt in the world right now. Sorry.
Stop teasing me there. Mufasa.
I will not. Sir.
It's great.
I
Oh,
will
lucky
not.
your charms.
Our charm.
Anyway, Tyler, what have you been up to this week, buddy?
Yeah, Tyler.
Oh, nobody wants to fucking know what I've been up to.
Yeah,
Jesus.
because
I
you've been
wanna
a
know what
lazy
you've
piece
been
of
up to.
shit, so we already
Me,
know about
yes, I have. Let me explain. I haven't uploaded stuff. I was trying to record this week, and I just haven't, I've been trying to get my head back in the game. I've been kind of out of it for a while, but, and the problem is, let's see, my projects. I'm at a handicap here. Earthworm Jim won't record right, so I'm putting it either on hold or just stopping it till I can get it working again. Punch-Out's getting too difficult. I put myself at such a handicap. I'm against Mr. Sandman.
Oh,
and
God.
Oh,
You're trying to do Mr. Sandman without getting hit? That's
It's
hard.
possible. It is possible.
Especially when he does that stupid roundhouse that knocks you out
Oh.
instantly.
This brings me up a quick story about Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. When I was at Anime Boston, they had a tournament for like retro game tournament, and I remember standing there, and then they picked different games from the NES, and one of the games was Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. So, and the challenge was to see how long you could stay against Tyson. And let's just say people lasted not that long, or how many punches you could throw in there on Tyson. Not many.
I mean, for the first minute and a half of the match, Tyson knocks you out with one hit. So it's pretty fucking hard.
That's what I'm saying. I think the highest person was 16, which I was shocked.
16 seconds or 16 punches?
16 punches.
Oh, that's pretty good, actually.
Within getting knocked out twice. Like, they had two tries. If you get
Two TKOs.
Yeah, 2 TKOs, yes. And it was the guy who was actually running the thing who got 16 punches. But like I said, that makes I don't know how you're gonna do it if you ever get to Tyson. Tyson no hit. Yeah, I don't know how the fuck you're gonna do that.
It's possible.
It's possible.
And I will do it.
Absolutely.
Mark
Do
my
it.
words.
It's just hard.
I've seen it happen.
Playthrough of it without cheats. So.
And here's the case with Sandman. I could beat him with my eyes closed, but to do it without getting hit and beat him in under the first round, it's tough. It's very tough, but I can do it. I've seen it happen.
I don't know.
can
You
do
don't
it.
need to beat him in the first round. That's a little bit difficult. Just to do a no
That's
hit.
what I've done in all my videos.
Well, nobody's gonna be like, Tyler, I'm unsubscribing because you didn't make it past the first. You didn't do it in the first round. You went to the second round. That's it. I'm flagging, unsubscribing. Fuck you.
I'm gonna kill myself now.
I mean,
didn't do it.
if this was Punch Out Wii, I could definitely say any match is possible for that. But Punch Out for the NES is a little bit harder, honestly.
You should do the one that has Mr. Dream instead of Mike Tyson. That's even worse.
Fuck that version.
There's no difference except for it's a white palette swap of Mike Tyson.
Mr. Dream is Mike Tyson.
He's just
was
a
Mike
white guy.
Tyson, so it needs to stay Mike Tyson. Fuck Mr. Dream.
Dreams.
That's why I did that one instead of Mr. Dream. But and then there's also Plants vs. Zombies, and the only problem with that is I have to get back to where I was in the game because I accidentally fucked something up and I can't go back. So
Yeah.
I'm playing through the first world of the game to get back to where I was. So that'll take a little bit.
You have a Hog now, right?
Well, yeah, but I'm playing the PC version of
Well, I mean,
Plants
is there any
vs. Zombies.
console games that you're doing?
Well, I mean, I have my regular series now, the WWE 13 Dream Arena, but
Yeah, I've seen that.
that's been going well.
You should do
But
some
Yeah,
more
that's
Justice
awesome.
videos.
I just need to record
You should do-
again. I just had
you should
trouble.
do-
You should
You
try another console game.
You should do more Injustice videos. I
Yeah,
actually like
a
those.
lot of people were liking that, buddy.
I'm not sure what I'd do first, to be honest with you. I said I was going to do the Injustice storyline, but I'm going to wait till that game cools off a bit more before I do that.
I think the game's pretty much cooled off, except the
Yeah.
DLC, which,
I'll
God,
do it when I
please,
feel like it.
Oh, please don't talk. I will bring that up about the DLC, and I have a question, and everyone
it's-
know the obvious
We'll talk
question.
about that after.
Yeah.
It's not even that big a deal, but
But a lot of people think it is.
I know.
because, Fucking.
Now, if I could get if I can find a way to hook my Wii up to my Hauppauge, then I'd do another Mega Man X kind of game too, because I can do the first three on the SNES, but then there's the fourth, the fifth, and the sixth that I can't do because I don't have a PlayStation.
Go to GameStop and you could probably find some component cables for the Wii.
Yeah.
Well, no, I have the Mega Man X collection. If I can get my Hauppauge to hook up to my Wii, I can probably record those.
As he said,
I'm pretty
go
sure
against the component cables.
Doesn't Hapag only take HDMI and component cables?
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
go to GameStop and then there's component cables. I think they're like $20.
Zeo,
mine
probably
came
what
with
you
some
should do is
component cables.
send him a link to what it looks like and all that. So,
Yeah.
Let me.
I'll get to it eventually, but what I gotta do first and foremost is I gotta get caught up on Plants vs. Zombies, because that's the most possible series for me to continue right now. And I'll do more Dream Arena. But other than that, I've just been at home, not really doing anything interesting.
Oh, Kurt said.
Yeah.
Kurt said, I hate those type of people. They always expect elite players.
Nobody actually expected me to do it. I kind of set that standard for myself. Nobody ever actually said, "Oh, you should do it in one round."
It has been really cool though that you've been doing this. I haven't even.
I can't believe I've gotten as far as I have that way.
I played the Wii version of the Wii Punch Out a lot, to the point where I think I could probably do it, but I haven't played the NES version. I can't seem to. I get to like the second fight with Bald Bull, and it's just the hardest thing for me. I can't even beat it.
See, y'all ain't even
That's
talking.
not even talking about.
Y'all are not even
Super
talking
Mario
about
Bros.
Power
That's
Punch 2 for
fan,
the
man.
NES. God, leaving that out. Power Punch 2 for the NES. If anybody don't know, that was supposed to be Punch Out 2 with Mike Tyson, but it never happened.
Is it?
Yeah. Look it up.
Like, did they actually make it a game?
Yes, the actual game. It was supposed to be called Punch Out 2, but because Mike Tyson beat his wives and all that shit,
They didn't want his name tied into it. Yeah.
Power Punch 2, and they
we won't talk
changed
about.
the character name. So
God damn it, Street Fighter all over again. Anywho,
There we go.
Oh God. Well, I'll take a look at that one too if I finish Punch Out.
Have you
it's a
ever played
very
Super
shitty
Punch
game.
Out?
Huh?
Have you ever played Super Punch Out for the Super Nintendo?
Yeah, I beat it.
It's a lot easier. I think
It is a lot easier. Plus, you have infinite super punches.
Yep.
If your gauge is all the way up.
Well, as long as you haven't been hit.
Yeah, and if I play that way. But I don't know. One thing at a time, I guess. I do have to get back to
One game
recording. I
at a
do
time.
miss it. I'm in one of those ruts where it's really hard to do, you know.
And we all get like
But
that.
the next couple of weeks should be good.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So Chris was mentioning something about a DLC type of thing, and what he's referring to, if nobody's heard, or if you're an Injustice player, you might have heard, the next DLC character that's announced is Scorpion from Mortal Kombat.
No, it's already been released, by the way.
Scorpion's already been released.
Oh, I haven't
Yeah, I
played
saw him.
since then. I have to get him then.
Yeah, he's
But,
been released since then, but no.
Yes, he is
can
the
I
next
explain?
character in the DLC list.
Can I explain, if you don't
Yeah.
mind?
Go ahead.
So basically, what I was alluding to earlier is there was so much outright about Scorpion being the next DLC character because people who made Injustice also made Mortal Kombat.
9.
Mortal Kombat 9. So the people were just being I understand they would be like, oh, you're just bringing back characters from older games just to make yourself look cool. I'm like, well, they decided they wanted to. Here's what I think. I thought they wanted just to twist up the story a little bit and throw a character from Mortal Kombat into the series because they thought it would actually kind of fit.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if it was a case where they were just incorporating multiple characters from Mortal Kombat, then I don't think they would have done Scorpion first because they know that Scorpion is like the most famous character from Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
So that's why they brought him because he's like the flagship of that.
Yeah.
And I mean, if there would be any other character, it'd probably be Sub-Zero, but I don't think anybody else would.
I don't think they're gonna do that. I think this was a one and done thing. I don't
Yeah,
think.
it's probably that's what I think.
They're most gonna stay for the rest of the DLCs is gonna be DC universe.
Here's
and all
the
that.
weird thing. At the end of the Scorpion trailer, they had a close-up of Martian Manhunter. But the thing is, he is a background character that you can interact with in one of the stages. So I'm not sure how they're going to incorporate him as a character, or if they were just trying to fuck with our heads. I don't know, but it just seemed kind of weird.
Or actually, that Martian character could actually morph into anybody, really. So it could be him as Scorpion. You don't know I don't know the story or played it. So.
Yeah.
Well, you know what that reminds me of, Spence? The funny thing about that is, in Mortal Kombat 2, you can see Shao Kahn in the background of a certain level, like the level you fight Kentaro. But when you actually fight Shao Kahn, he's not in the background anymore. So it'd probably be if you played as Martian Manhunter, he wouldn't appear in the background anymore.
Right.
That's a good point. I thought about that. I'm just not sure if that's how they do it or not. I don't know how you program that or
They might
not.
do that.
But if they can do it in
That's the
freaking
way
Mortal
I see it
Kombat-
would happen.
Yeah.
If they can do it in Mortal Kombat 2,
Yeah.
then I think they
Yeah,
can
yeah.
do it in
That
this.
was right.
Jesus.
But like I said, I think this was one because they wanted there was probably a couple of people that just wanted a nude-looking Scorpion in the game, and
Well,
they
here's the
got it.
thing. Here's how I feel about it. You know, I can agree how some people are like, oh, he doesn't belong. He's not a DC guy. That I understand. I mean, I do like the twist that they put on him. He looks awesome, I will admit.
Oh yeah,
And the
definitely.
character in a fighting game. I guess in the long run, if you don't like him in the game, don't fucking play as him. But
Or don't buy the DLC.
yeah, exactly. You don't
Well,
have
I
to.
sure
buy
as hell didn't hear a lot of people complain about Freddy Krueger being in Mortal Kombat. So.
I-
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
I
I thought
actually
that
like
was
that.
really weird.
He's my
Yeah,
favorite
I'm
character
just-
in Mortal
I'm
Kombat
just
9.
saying.
I think
Just,
Kratos was a better.
people-
As for those
complain too
component
much,
cables that you
but-
mentioned, sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
I think, Joe, when you sent me the Hapage that when I bought it from you, I think it actually came with those component cables.
Yeah, it does. I get
Or
it
at least
comes
it
with
came from the
everything.
PS3 ones. I'm not sure if it was the Wii ones or not.
You can use it for PS3 or Wii.
Oh, okay, cool. Awesome.
I did link some, so you can
Yeah,
see.
I saw. That's what I was looking at. It looks just like the cables that came with the one that Joe sent me.
Huh.
But like I said,
Because yeah, component cables are like red, green, blue.
like
Anyway,
I was,
Chris, go on. Go
I
on,
was
Chris.
talking because I was talking to my brother about it, and I get his point too. Like he's like, oh, they didn't want them to fall back on all characters that they already have input in a game that's supposed to be strictly DC based. But in a sense, it's like I said, it's a sense of any other games. They just want to throw something in. Like I remember when Soul Calibur 4, if you had DX, like they had their own.
Well, Soul Calibur like always adds like a really
Oh,
unique
yeah,
character
that's-
for every game.
That's
mean,
what-
I still remember Soul Calibur 2 adding Link, and I was like, that was the weirdest thing. I was like, what, Link? Already in Smash Brothers.
Which one had Darth Vader and Yoda?
That was I think that's Resident Evil
Xbox.
4
Yoda had
or
Xbox. I think.
5.
No. Xbox had Yoda and.
Yeah,
No,
PS3 had Darth
no.
Vader.
That's just what I just said.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
He said which Soul Calibur, like what number? I think that was 5.
So Caliber 4. No, that
Four.
was 4.
Yeah, it's 4.
It's 4. But yeah, like I said, but remember down the road they both got Yoda and Darth Vader in the end. So like I said, games like to do that. Like, oh, we'll give you this, and then we're like, fuck.
Let's also think of Kratos in one of the Mortal Kombat games.
Yeah.
Exactly. He was
Kratos
added.
is like one of my favorite characters.
He was added in Mortal Kombat 9. Yeah. So.
And I was
he
actually,
wasn't in place.
And I was actually explaining to Bizarro a plot twist, like, what if they brought Scorpion back into the DC universe to kind of reboot and redo Mortal Kombat versus DC in the future
Oh, and they do it better?
and do it better?
This game is good.
I think Mortal Kombat vs. DC get a lot of flack for doing it wrong. That people think. I think they did it fine for what they did.
I
think
Yeah,
it's a
thought,
free copy of
I'm
that
not
game.
saying it was a bad game, but there's a lot of people that hate on it. I never
Yeah,
played
and I
it.
never
so-
understand what they're hating on exactly.
well, what
Is it,
I
I know it's probably the lack of blood or stuff for a Mortal Kombat game, but you have to understand, DC was part of it though.
Well,
Right.
what I felt that was kind of threw me off from the game was like from Mortal Kombat and from the DC, they were pretty much the same characters side by side. So like depending on which character you had, you could find the other same character on the DC side, or vice versa. So and then you can see the animations almost being exactly the same. And that's what threw me off. Like, they didn't put any uniqueness to the DC characters, or they didn't put it to the... They just kind of went with what they had for Mortal Kombat and just kind of put their skins over it.
I don't know. I mean, I don't get Superman and Green Lantern don't fight like anybody I've seen. Maybe Wonder Woman because she does the little spinny thing that I think what's his name Kung Lao does. but I don't really see. That's the only real similarities I see from any other character.
Yeah.
I need to test this because when I bought Injustice and I got the Arkham City skins, it also came with a free copy of Mortal Kombat vs. DC Universe. So I could easily just pump it in my Xbox and see what happens.
Right.
You know?
Yeah, do it up.
Yeah.
Let us know.
Yeah.
But that's what I felt.
Yeah.
I mean, regardless
I don't know
of
what they're
if you
gonna
don't
do.
like the DLC, it's a great game. Great engine, great physics. It's
Oh my
awesome.
God.
I love playing as Captain Marvel. He's my favorite character.
And that's,
Shazam!
and that's the thing about DLC. If you don't like it, you don't have to buy it. You know
Yeah,
what
they
I'm
don't
saying?
require you to have it to play the game,
You just have to get the compatibility thing, which is free.
which is
so-
what they had in WWE 13 and stuff like
They
that.
had in Street Fighter 4.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, this new game, I mean, it's not really new now, but Injustice is my favorite fighting game since Mortal Kombat. I mean,
Yeah,
since
that's one of
Super
my
Street Fighter
favorite.
4.
Yeah, that's been one of my favorite fighting games because I just like what the different characters do. Like, I'm still trying to figure out what character I like the most, but like,
I think
love playing
Tekken
it.
6 is probably still Tekken 6 and Tekken Tag are probably still my favorite. I always prefer Tekken as my preferred fighting game over most of the others.
Fuck
Like,
Paul. Hey, Zio, fuck Paul. Okay, man. Fuck Paul. Anyway,
Paul's the
moving on.
greatest, man. Paul's the greatest.
Fuck your Paul. Anywho, go ahead, finish you.
But yeah, I've always preferred Tekken as my preferred fighting game, with probably Marvel vs. Capcom coming in second. Although I haven't been able to get into Marvel vs. Capcom 3 as much because of how
Yeah.
different it is. But I think I'm gonna try when I finally get Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I'm about to say Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3. I actually wish that was still available. I kind of want to play.
That game was fun. Me and Dave.
If you get the Mortal Kombat arcade collection, it comes
yeah,
with it.
you get in there.
Okay.
You get all the games.
I hope you're able to play online or something like that.
Oh yeah, they do all.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah.
Because I've been getting a lot of online fighting games. I got like Marvel Origins. I got Mortal Kombat.
Who
Marvel.
remembers me and Dave
Capcom
facing each other in
2.
that game?
I'm planning to get Third Strike and Darkstalkers as well.
Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm. Giggity giggity goo. Alright.
Back to you, Spence.
And he died.
What do
Okay,
you want me
moving
to
on.
say?
Well, I mean,
Back
Yeah.
to you.
I don't really care about fighting games, so that whole
the
conversation.
DLC. That's the main subject.
Yeah,
we were
like I
talking
said,
about.
That
DLC.
really, that DLC conversation was more about this game's amazing. Fuck
It
you.
is.
This
At the
game
same
was-
time,
From what I've seen from Injustice, I haven't played it yet, but it looks really good. And,
here's
Yeah,
the thing
it's
about
DLC.
DLC.
Yeah.
I love DLC. I think it's awesome. But the thing is, I hate the companies that force you to get it to continue playing with others, you know?
Yeah.
Like, this was a problem with a couple of
THQ.
games. People
Bioshock
had this problem until
2.
their last year before they got defunct.
I'm glad THQ is gone. They can go.
Well, the problem is, Chris, for the new game coming out, they've already hired back pretty much everybody from THQ to work at 2K
Okay,
stuff.
I give up. Okay, I'm done. Leaving. Goodbye.
Well, actually, they leaked some stuff recently
I quit it. I quit.
about the
You'll
game.
have to send me
I
that,
sent it-
Spence. I hadn't seen.
Yeah, I'm looking for it now because I talked to Dave about it, and speaking of
Why
which, I
did
don't know
they
where he is
hire
today.
them back? That doesn't make sense. They made such a shitty. Like, okay, WWE 13 was an amazing game, but it still had glitches. They need to hire a new team. Fuck everyone from THQ. I'm saying that right now. Fuck all the. Get your own team. Make something new.
Well, I'm
Guess
pretty
what,
sure they got
Chris?
somebody
That ain't gonna
supervising
happen.
over it.
So keep dreaming. You're always gonna get the same shit each time.
Why
Because
do
it
2K
sells.
No, it does. It sells. Yes, it
It's
does.
gotten
but
better since the last one.
What sells?
sex.
Games in
Wait, what?
general.
Yeah, that's true, but still, in a sense, they should have just get rid of. I'm sorry, I just there's still so many fucking.
Just because you hate one game that they made doesn't mean that whole company should have been tossed out.
No, but the
They
other
made
games,
some
THQ
really good games, THQ.
Yeah, I know, but
Saints Row the Third was an amazing game, I'll have to admit, and all the Saints Row games.
Darksiders, I don't know. They've made some really good games. Just
Oh,
because
so-
you hate one
THQ,
game.
didn't they do SmackDown versus Raw, and the SmackDown series.
Yeah, they did SmackDown 1
Did
to
they?
like 5
Yeah.
or 6.
And Here Comes the Pain.
Well, at that time, that was an amazing game. They need to move on and learn what people want, but they won't.
Since we're on that subject, I'd like to read to you guys what was leaked recently. This was apparently a description on futureshop.ca. Rich will know what that is, but basically it's just like a popular game store. Let me read to you what their description of 2K14 was. Okay, listen. The revolution continues, and only those with attitude need apply in WWE 2K14 for PS3 and Xbox 360. The biggest, baddest stars of WWE are back in the game that defines the ultimate single-player wrestling experience. Everything you love about the WWE world is here. More moves, more legends, more unlockable content, more cutscenes. Live the drama and become the WWE megastar you were meant to be. More information.
Live the drama.
Select your wrestler from the WWE pantheon of legendary stars, which means it could be Attitude Era mode. Cool visual elements include historic WWE video footage, classic images, multi-camera angles, and detailed cutscenes. Highly immersive audio environment brings out the raw emotional power of the crowd as they react to your performance. Unlock exciting new content and wrestlers. Addictive gameplay features intuitive controls and creates a sense of escalation throughout the matches. And, last but not least, the most important part, WWE Career Mode lets you create the epic legend of your rise from wrestling rookie to celebrated megastar. So what I think that means, there's going to be like a single-player mode where you get to, be a rookie wrestler from an indie circuit or NXT, and you get to rise to the ranks. And I think that's what they should have done a long time ago.
That kind of reminds me of WrestleMania 17 for GameCube.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I said, I gotta wait and see, because I love WWE 13, but that game still has glitches for days. Mike issue.
I haven't played WWE 13 enough. I need to play that more.
Hey, I'll challenge you anytime, buddy.
I gotta get gold. I'll be getting it like what's today? Today is the 8th. I'll be getting it like probably
My
the
gold
10th.
expires either this month or next month.
I'll be getting
so
the
I
10th.
have to get it.
I think mine
10th will be when I get money, so I'll finally be able to get the gold.
I just got mine.
Tablet.
I just got mine renewed in March
Yeah.
or April.
I just go for the three month thing, and then if I don't use it, I don't use it, and then I don't get it until I want it again.
Hey Kim, what's on your back there? I'm sorry, I've been looking at that for a while. What is that
What?
on your TV?
Oh,
It's just the Xbox.
Yeah, it's the Xbox menu, isn't it?
Yeah.
What game do you have in?
It's FIFA 13.
FIFA. He was just playing FIFA.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
cool.
says Twitter.
That's
I
what I
like
usually
Twitter.
play these days.
Yeah.
I think you're like the only person I actually know that plays that.
I'm from Europe.
Yeah, so he would be playing it.
Exactly.
Every single person in Europe plays it.
Yeah.
It seems like.
Europe is big on soccer.
No, they're big on football.
Oh, right, they call it football. I keep
They
forgetting.
call
that.
that a fuse ball, like devils, like devils game.
They're big on what we call soccer.
Big on nudism, too.
Holy shit.
Okay.
Awkward pause.
It's only awkward if you make it awkward.
Yeah.
Okay,
like
now it's
that.
awkward. So, have you guys heard anything interesting over the news lately? Rich, I know you like to follow the news.
Apparently someone died in my sister's building, got stabbed to death.
That's
Wow.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And then my brother got his house robbed. So I'm all like, what the fuck's going on with this crime around my area?
What? You don't
Yeah.
live in Canada anymore.
I know what's happening to Canada.
Well, everybody in my state always carries a gun in their house somewhere, so it's hard to rob us.
Well, no one was home at his house to begin with, so.
Do you have a gun, Spence?
Yes, I do.
What
It's not a
kind
very
of gun
good
do
one.
you have?
It's
It's a water gun?
it's just your standard rifle.
Oh, it's a rifle?
Yeah, it's a rifle.
A shotgun.
Oh, I wish.
Does it have an iron sight on it?
No, well, it has just your standard sight. I think it doesn't have a scope. I wish it had a scope.
Have you ever tried going hunting?
Yes, and I sat in the woods for 2, maybe 3 hours, if not more, whittling away at a piece of wood, trying to get into the shape of a gun. I don't even know if I still have that. I'm looking around.
The only gun I need is Megatron.
You know, I constantly forget that Megatron used to turn into a gun.
Yeah.
80s.
What I did see
I'm so
going
used to
hunting.
Transformers Armada. Where I forgot what he turns into. I think he turns
A
into
tank.
tank in that one, yeah.
Tank is his most popular thing since then.
I have never
I
watched
think I came from
anything.
when he was Galvatron too, right?
Well, I think
Galvatron's
he's a tank as
blaster.
Galvatron as well.
It was like a
He's some kind of cruiser.
I've
like
never
a
watched.
cannon.
I've never watched
Go
anything
on.
Transformers. Actually,
Oh,
nothing. Not even the movies.
what I haven't seen the movies either. Don't feel bad. 'cause I
Well,
thought they looked like shit.
be happy you've never seen that piece of shit that they called Transformers.
The
movie.
shows were great. I love the shows, absolutely.
Transformers Armada is still one of my favorite shows.
And the cartoon Transformer movie was amazing when everyone died. Spoiler alert, but everyone fucking died in that movie, and that was amazing.
Do not breathe.
They talk-
Amazing.
They talk about Transformers in Clerks too.
Oh yeah, he's right. They do. I forget what part, but they do. I remember that. That's one of my.
Recently, I watched a Jay and Silent Bob movie.
Which one?
Oh, that's a good movie.
Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
That's a
Oh,
great
I
one.
like that one.
Good movie.
Yeah.
Will
I was
Ferrell
laughing.
is just so funny in that one.
Oh, right.
Fuck beans.
Don't they have? Didn't they have like an animated movie? They just did like.
No, it wasn't a movie. It was actually a show. It was
A
on
show.
ABC.
Yeah, that's
It
what
was Clerks. Yeah, it was just called Clerks, I think.
No,
Yeah.
but no, they did have an animated thing that they did.
Yeah, it was called Clerks. It was an animated show about
No,
clerks.
it's Jay and Silent Bob. The animated film was coming out, I think. I
Yeah,
don't even
it
know
was
if it's
like
out yet.
420. It came out, I think.
When in doubt, go to
Is it?
Wikipedia. Go to Google.
It's true.
Gotta rock a wiki.
Yeah.
But no,
Right,
that
Going back
I
to
really want that game to
going
come.
back to the subject of hunting real quick. I'm not huge on it, but I'll do it if people I know are doing it. But sitting in the woods for those hours, I didn't see a single deer. You know what I did see? These gigantic gray squirrels that looked like the size of badgers running by. I'm like, what the fuck?
Were they realistic squirrels with big balls?
I didn't look at their balls, Zeno.
By the power of Grayskull.
That's a drawn together joke.
They did have huge nuts, though.
Was it drunk?
No.
I don't know.
Oh.
Have any of you guys ever been hunting before?
No.
I
no.
never have.
No, I don't like to
wanted
kill
to, though.
things.
You like to eat things.
Yeah, I'd rather have someone else kill it, and I just take it after it's all clean, and I can fry it up and cook it.
Now I just picture Rich going, "Oh, kill it, I can't do it."
I'll fucking kill it.
Well, do you kill flies and shit?
I'll punch a bee in the face.
Don't do something like that.
Take that.
You don't
jerk,
want to fuck
Seinfeld.
with. You don't want to fuck with bees. They will fuck your shit.
The killer bees
Bees are
aren't
good
coming where I
things.
live, so I'm okay.
Bees are good things. It's the wasps and hornets you want to watch out for.
Even bees. Well, bees though, when they sting you, they die.
The
But-
killer bees
Yeah,
are
but
going
they
to
never
kill
cause
us
me any
all.
trouble. You just leave bees alone. They'll leave you alone.
Can I
They
say
get
something?
honey.
That goes for any of them
Yes.
though. A wasp or
Go ahead, Kim.
I read an article or some kind of topic thing. I don't know. It was something on the internet, and it said that bees are on its way to be extinct. Well, not that. I don't know. It's not that close into the future, but some time well, bees are dying, basically. And wasn't it Albert Einstein? He said something about that if bees is extinct, if they become extinct, that then humans will die within like 3 or 4 years.
Well, I don't think that's the case, but
You never know. You could die at any time. Yeah.
I don't think I have any honey in my diet. I'm not sure.
Oh, but I mean, bees
I
are
don't think
important
it's
for.
the honey part that the
No,
whole
it's not the honey.
environment. And
Yeah, they're important
it's about
for.
the environment
Yeah, apples and
and
stuff too.
spreading the pollen. Like if the bees didn't spread the pollen, we wouldn't have this shit to grow. So therefore, we wouldn't have all this produce that would grow from the bees spreading that pollen.
Yeah,
Oh.
bees are really important.
Well,
So-
stop killing bees, you fucking morons.
I didn't punch bees. I punch bees so they would fly away from me. I don't kill them.
I don't do
punch
that
them.
either. If they get into my apartment, I try to lock them in some kind of thing.
So they suffocate and die.
No, and then I go outside and then I let them go. Be
I
free.
kill wasps and hornets, but not bees.
How can you tell the difference between bees and wasps?
Bees
One's a
are
big
very chubby,
motherfucker.
while wasps and
Wasps
hornets are
are
very
longer
skinny and
and-
scary looking.
Wasps are longer though.
will rip
They're like
the bee
they're like
apart.
big. Bees are stubby and small. Wasps are long and
They're
big
almost
and
cute in comparison.
threatening.
I can-
Wasps will rip the heads off bees.
I can never tell the difference between bees and wasps on site, but if I study them for a little bit, I can.
Well, let's just say I don't get a chill up my spine when I see a bee, but when I see a wasp or a hornet, I run for the
Oh
hills.
man, any of those kind of things, I'm out. Like
Yeah.
my mom will always. Sometimes in the house, we'll see like a roach or something, and my mom will like, get scared shitless, and she'll just start calling me to kill it and throw it away and pick it up and throw it away, and that's easy shit for me. I see a fucking bee or something like that, I'm out. I can't even do it. I
Me
gotta
too.
get out of
Yeah.
that.
Do you freak out if you see a centipede
Huh?
in your house?
Well, I
Like,
never
if you
see a
saw-
centipede, so I don't
Like-
I've
know.
seen a centipede before.
Like,
I-
would you freak out if you saw a centipede in your house?
No, it'd be weird.
Go on, Kim.
I freak out when a bumblebee comes close.
Why? They don't do anything. Bumblebees are like the passive
I
one out of all of
know.
them.
It's instinct.
Yeah.
It's instinct.
Any kind of bee I see, I jump. I'm sorry. I'll admit it.
Black and yellow, black and yellow.
What about spiders?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the same way with spiders.
Black and yellow, black
Well, then you'd like the centipede because the centipede kills the spiders.
Yes, go. That's fine. 'Cause
I don't mind spiders.
Well, spiders kill like other bugs.
Yeah.
that
Spiders
is.
are
It's a
actually
weird
really
thing how
helpful.
nature kind of does itself.
I like when if you kill a spider, it lets you know if it's dead, because it'll crawl up into a ball.
Yep.
At least the ones I've
The
killed.
fetal position.
Yep. Because that's just like, I guess it's like instinct for its body to just collapse into a ball when it dies.
Not if you squash it and then all its guts fall out.
Yeah, then it can't do anything. But I mean, like, if you just kill it enough that it can't move anymore, it'll just crawl up into a ball.
How do you kill it enough? That
You're not getting
I don't
up.
know.
You fucking kill it.
Maybe one of them was a pussy. I don't know. Pushed out like a bitch.
I'm gonna kick you one more time.
And don't worry that Kim's off the screen. He said he'd be back. See?
I see Gohan. Now I see Emmeth.
There you are.
There he is.
I see a
I was
Mega
looking
Mike in the
for you.
room here.
Yeah, Mike.
Oh, it's Mega Mike 15. That bum. I mean,
And there's Mega Mike in the audience.
Yeah, we got Grim Reaper. We got Kurt.
Grim.
Oh,
Grim is
Grim's
here.
there too.
Grims. Yes. Grim.
Yes, Grim. Dad Afro.
Who's
Dad
that?
Afro.
Dad.
Dad Afro.
Yeah, bro.
You have to apologize because our chat on YouTube goes really slow. It's just like 10 minutes.
I've been trying to tell everyone you should start using Chat and Go.
I don't know. We gotta figure.
We're
out
gonna
something.
try to figure that out because this is getting
Yeah,
ridiculous.
we'll
Yeah,
figure it out.
next podcast, let's try Chad and go.
You have to run that by Dave, and then we'll figure it
I'll
out.
run it by him. I'll try it.
We'll test it out and see how
He's
well
online
it works
tomorrow.
in terms of speed.
Hey, I got
It's
something.
really
You want me to
fast.
open
I'm
up
like,
this?
I don't know if you guys have been to Naked. I know Joe has. Naked Gaming is what you use that.
Oh yeah, I mean it's a great chat thing, but like I said, run it by Dave and see what he says, and maybe we'll try it out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Glad
Got
you
run it by the ball.
Well, what did I want to say?
Remember
I
kids
don't see
smoking.
an issue with it though. But Pokemon, gotta fuck 'em all.
What?
Why would you do that?
What card is that? Oh, it's a Larvesta.
That is just.
Dude, I recently actually finished playing through White like maybe a week ago, and
Like racist, Zio. You calling me white, motherfucker?
no, but yeah, I got me a Volcarona, and my God, Volcarona is like amazing. It's like one of my favorite Pokemon. A lot of people have been giving. A lot of people have been giving either Gen 5 hate or love. I think it's
it all
really good.
I
depends.
just don't understand it well enough. I'd have to go back and
Oh
play
my
it because
God.
I've lost touch since like the
I
last
honestly
game.
don't understand why I bought this fucking deck of cards. I don't know why I did.
You bought a deck? What?
Well, the starter.
He's copying
starters of the
MufasaFernando.
And that's
Stop
that.
copying me, damn it! I gotta put more.
I want to know Nintendo's thinking of why they called it Pokemon White and Pokemon Black. Because like when you ask somebody, "What are you playing, White?" "Oh, you being motherfucker. What are you playing, Black?" "Oh, you being right? You call me Black?"
As controversial as I think it was, it didn't actually.
Nice.
As controversial as the name sound, it wasn't actually as controversial as people initially thought it was going to be.
Hey,
Right. I was just
Black
playing, but
too?
you know what I mean. Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I get it. Hey,
Well, now they're going to be
you
named
black
X
too?
and Y.
You white too?
I'm
Yeah.
white and black, so I can't help it.
I'm a human being. I don't fucking go by color.
Yeah, I don't do that. I really don't.
Richard, you're a cracker. Shut up.
Wow.
You're just jealous because my family cracked the whip.
Wow.
Wow.
Tony's
Hey,
in the back.
Roger Jr. Welcome to the Fuse-4 podcast.
We do not
I remember when I
slavery
remember
or
when I used to
racism.
collect Pokemon cards.
I know.
I still
I think
have
that's what made me buy it. Just because I was like, I remember this. And then I'm just going to give them to my niece, which she has no
Now-
idea what Pokemon
Are we
is.
pulling out Pokemon cards? 'Cause
And,
goddamn
well,
it.
back
No,
in the
this is
day,
from deck
I know you got a ton of Pokemon
Yeah.
cards.
back in the day, you was a nobody unless you had Pokemon Red or Blue or like Pokemon cards.
Oh my,
back in the
yeah, I
day.
know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, teachers used to be so pissed when we brought them into.
You
And
playing
I don't
that
know
damn
what this
Pokemon
is.
in my classroom? I'll fuck
Hey,
you.
don't, hey, hide the no, hide that, hide that, hide that, hide
Why? Why?
that. Cause send me that later, please, thank you. Hide, don't show the code. Give me that later. I know what it's for. Give me
Yeah,
that
what's
code
it
later.
for? What's it for?
It's for they have a online game that they use. It's a downloadable game you use online.
Hey guys, tell me if anybody recognizes this kind of card.
I can't see it. Hold on, let me click on your.
That magic?
No.
Magic the Gathering. No, it's not.
No, it's
No.
not. I have a whole box
Is that
full
your
of magic cards.
Is that your porno deck?
I was just gonna say
No, I
that.
got these cards many, many years ago. It's some kind of morbid, like, satanistic-looking game, really.
It's just, yeah. But no,
I don't even know. I've never heard of this card game.
Richard, send me.
Now that I think of it, though, I
send me
didn't.
that code.
When I got these, I didn't have the internet. I
Send me
should look
that
this up.
code to me in a message later.
I'll
Why?
give you a
Alright,
code.
I've never
fucking
seen
Chris.
cards a
Because
game.
I'll use it. I'll use it.
Yeah, but why can't one of the fans out there use it?
Because I want to use it. But if I don't know, if anyone's out there, fine. If you want to post it, and
It's too late now. I put the thing down. So.
oh okay.
If I can even find it later on. But I just realized I have a hologram.
Oh,
I don't know.
holograph. No,
A
it's
hologram? You mean a holograph?
No, that's okay.
Is that-
Sorry.
Get your terms right, Richard.
Let me
Don't
Get
fucking
my
snap your
turn.
shit up.
I haven't played it since I was like in grade
let's-
4. What the fuck
let's
you
put
want
the-
from me?
let the card master right here. That's actually reverse hologram.
Dude,
Because the
dude,
picture.
you have the card that everybody wanted, holographic Charizard.
Oh my god! No, I never had that. And I
Really?
actually
You
did
never
not-
had that?
Everybody wanted that card in the days.
But the funny part is, I didn't. You know what I wanted? Let me hold on. There you go. That's what I wanted. I
Yeah,
never
I
had
know.
one. I wanted a holographic Blastoise from the
I had a
base set.
holographic Venusaur once.
I had a
I had
a holographic
I didn't have a
Venus once.
holographic Blastoise, but I did have a Blastoise card.
But I wanted
had-
the one from the original set.
I had a
Yeah.
holographic Right Ranger.
Those are hard to find now, though.
Is
I-
it just me, or do these names just sound really sexual? Just saying.
Oh, nowadays you can. Yeah.
I had a holographic Charizard, Blastoise, and Venusaur.
Can't
See,
find
if you would have
it.
brought that to school, you would have got beat down because
Yeah,
it was
you
Blastoise.
would, because someone
Give me
would
your Pokemon card, bitch.
Give me that Charizard, you bitch!
I have a fucking Woobat. What the fuck is a
I-
Woobat?
I can see Zeo and Chris
it's an
after school
XP
just coming up to you and
It's
just
an
beating the
XP
shit
of
out
Zubat.
We'll go up to Kim. So I heard you have a Charizard. Why you so?
Here comes Zeo with the sucker punch. Get them cards!
Sucker Punch is
So,
actually a moving Pokemon.
I heard you had Charizard, huh?
Yeah, I heard
Like a
you have
gangster.
it.
Hey,
So,
Luigi,
you got
give him the bat.
Charizard.
Give him the
Why don't you step around the corner so we can talk about it, you know? Where no one can see us.
Yeah, there you go, Zeo.
Give me that
Oh,
damn
Mike,
card.
you had a Charizard, Mike. Okay. Come on back here. Go.
Yeah, Mike, come back here.
I remember the counterfeit cards too.
Oh my
Like,
god, yes, I
yeah.
do too.
Oh my god, that was
Oh,
I had
hilarious.
the ones made of gold.
Oh,
Anybody remember those?
Oh, yeah.
My school used to ban Yu-Gi-Oh from being played inside the school.
Oh my god.
We'd be doing that shit in secret though.
Yo, you want
Like
to-
we used to say, "Fuck that." We'll be playing the game in secret and shit.
Hey, you want to do?
You want a duel?
I had a counterfeit
fight?
Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime.
I like Mr. Mime.
Imagine the what's it called? Irony. And
Oh
Mr.
yeah, I know.
Mime
Yeah, Mr.
is
Mime.
a fake card.
Yeah, and it looks like a female card.
Y'all had them code words back in the classroom.
Copy Mime. It's a Mime card. I don't know.
Oh, you had one.
E-Honda now. But no, yeah, like I said, I used to play. I used to do Magic too when I.
Magic
back
the
in-
Gathering is amazing.
Yes, I
could
actually
never
have
get
that
myself
game,
into it.
and now I could probably play that game on my new computer.
Woohoo!
No, you're
You're
supposed to play
welcome.
that at a table.
No excuses.
No excuses. New videos are coming soon.
See, we'll never let you forget this, Chris.
Nope. Nope. Remember, says it.
So, hey, Zeo, did you hook them up with a bunch of emulators and games and stuff like that?
No, he just gave me recording programs. I already have all the emulators. He gave me all the good recording.
Yeah,
programs.
I left them with Bandicam and Sony Vegas for editing.
Hell yeah.
So, I just learned.
You made sure he wouldn't have no excuses.
Yep.
Yeah. He has to show me how to use those programs because I am no editor.
It's really easy, but I'll show you.
Yeah, I'm no editor. I used to be the guy who just throw a video. I don't even care how much I messed up and just throw it up there. I don't even care. But nowadays, I gotta edit my videos to look cool.
Cool.
It's professional. Mufasa.
Professional cool.
You're next, Mufasa. We gotta get you partnered.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, no, we can't do that.
You
Shit.
gotta get partnered.
We gotta get everyone partnered. We're gonna get partnered with you. We're gonna be like Oprah. We're gonna get partnered with
So
you.
anybody watching out there, if you want to be partnered by Visa through Fuse-4 Network, you just need to get 10,000 monthly views. Just 10,000. It used to be 30,000. Now it's just 10,000. If you're interested, hit up Dave.
I have a question there, Tyler. Maybe I have to run that by Dave. Do you know how many months you have to have 10,000 views? Does it have to be like?
I think if it's just one consecutive month recorded, I think it works. I'm not sure, though, to be honest. Dave would know that. I'm not sure.
I'll have to ask Dave about that.
But if you're getting at least close, I think they'd still take you.
Mm-hmm. But, like I said, you gotta be like me and be productive and actually make videos soon. I don't know. I may make update videos to see what you guys want, because
Maybe now you'll start making more videos than Mike.
Yeah, Mike 15 doesn't make any videos because he's slacking.
Hey, he did make a few.
And he won't get Steam.
He's come back to Let's Playing. It's just that he's been lazy as hell to make any videos.
Well,
that sounds like Mike.
I've been in some Let's Plays for other people.
And really, you could stream like on Twitch and then upload your streams on YouTube. You know?
Yeah, I could stream myself. I can finally do that now. Hopefully, that computer can stick.
Well, like I said, I'm not sure if that computer can go with
Steam,
XSplit, but you could just do FME.
Yeah, I'll figure out something.
What did you? Is that the same Wait, you sent him a laptop, right?
It was the laptop I was using FME on. It was my old laptop.
Were you playing Boshi on that one?
No, but it is the laptop I did that co-op with BSL with. The one I'm doing Boshi on right now is that's the laptop I have currently.
I meant the one that you were streaming Boshi with.
Yeah, that's the one I have currently.
Oh, okay.
I wish I could stream. My computer won't handle it.
Yeah, that's what sucks about streaming. You have to get like a uber mega good computer to stream.
Welcome to the Fuse-4 podcast, Google Master. I hope you're doing well tonight.
What's up, Brad?
Brad, good old Brad.
Brad?
Hello, I don't know you.
Hey, I don't know you, but I'm saying hi anyways.
Hi. You got singled out. Now give us a topic.
Yeah, why don't you do that, Brad? Let us know what to talk about. Let us know what to talk about.
Hold on, I know what to talk about. Ready. Who's pumped for E3? Okay.
Pumped for E3? I'm not.
How did I know you were gonna say that?
Because it's all over the place.
No, because I'm a psychic.
Because I'm like a fighting game. We gotta talk about the hype. Come on, people.
Well, rest assured, guys, we will be covering E3 in a couple of different
podcasts. I don't think it's gonna be.
But we do have some other people that'll be covering E3 as well.
Yeah, fuck those.
Same with everybody else.
Cough. Cough the fluckers.
Grobble.
Now, there is something I want to talk about. I'm not sure if
again.
anybody saw recently, but Anonymous was doing stuff on the internet again. And
Oh,
they were
crap,
basically
what they
talking
do?
about, they're giving away government secrets, supposedly, about us being watched more than we thought, or something like that.
Well,
Anybody hear
it's
about
true.
Yeah.
You're talking about
Barack
with the X-Bone?
The Xbox that's going to be watching you?
No, that's not it. Isn't no something that the United States or something was allegedly watching every conversation you had online or something?
Yes.
They're like listening to your phone calls and shit like that.
They've been doing that for a while, so like
It's nothing new.
the NSA. What does the NSA do? They go through your emails.
The president denied the rumors, though.
Oh yeah, he
Of
would.
course he's going to
Eh,
deny it. He doesn't want any flack on his back.
No, he wants to go back in office, doesn't he? Or can he?
He can't go back
No,
on
he
it.
can't.
This
He can't.
is he's running his last run as president.
Yeah, he is.
By the way, hello there, BSL. I see you in there.
Oh.
Ooh.
Technically, last period.
Ooh.
Ooh, he's on his period. Wait, what?
Ooh.
What?
What?
Make sure you put it in a cup.
What is wrong with me today? Oh wait, that's every time. What the
But yeah. I did read about that, Tyler.
Well, Big Brother's watching you. Anything you post on
What does it
Facebook.
feel like?
I didn't
Somebody's
read.
watching me.
I didn't-
Somebody's watching me.
Whoa.
Every time I take a shower,
Somebody's
I'm afraid to wash my hair.
Was it just the USA though?
watching.
Or was it
No,
like
it's
everywhere?
fucking everywhere.
I'm not sure.
Microsoft wants to watch DubFap.
Yeah,
They can watch me any day.
Here's another thing. I was talking to Michelle the other night, and she sent me another thing from Anonymous, one of the Anonymous's members. They did one of those outward messages that they like
Come
to
on,
do.
we are all that if we choose to be, right?
Yeah.
They're not a group. They're not a
They're
group.
nobody. They don't exist.
I wouldn't want to fuck with nobody in Anonymous. I know that.
Exactly. Well, the fact of the matter is, though, they're recently talking about a rape of a young woman, or at least a little girl got raped, and the guy got away or something. But now they're like trying to bring the guy to justice through the internet. So I'm not sure.
Well, they're just gonna call him out, and someone's gonna go by and then beat him up or kill him. Like,
Hey,
haven't they already done that to somebody who is innocent? I don't know.
I
don't
can't
know.
really say for sure.
That I can't say for
mean-
sure, but I would imagine so.
I noticed that they really are against like rape and child abuse and
Well,
pornography and shit.
Who
isn't,
wouldn't
you know?
be against rape and child abuse?
Sick people.
Just imagine what that shit does to the human being and then the human being around that.
I just remember a time, one of the most notable times I remember, Anonymous went around shutting down websites, and about 8 of the sites they shut down were child porn related websites. And I thought that was actually a pretty cool thing to do. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, the thing is, they're not good guys or bad guys. They're just guys that do what they think is right.
Well, they're just fighting for a cause, right?
They're
Yeah,
the
they don't
shield.
exactly have a good or bad title. They're just them.
They're the shield.
Well, that's just like the government. The government is not good nor bad. They're just trying to be good for the people. But sometimes they just take money.
Good for the people.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, we the people.
As
We
I
need
say,
to
they just
always
get
know.
paid off. There's one
Rodriguez-
side that
Rodriguez.
gets paid off, and the other
The
side.
government is not good or bad. It just works with the set amount of rules that it has.
Here's
with the
another
money
thing.
that gets put towards them.
And sometimes the government says "fuck you," and then sometimes they're like, "Okay."
Rodriguez
And
Jr.
we're
in the
like,
chat, also known
okay.
as Tony, he talked about the Verizon phone thing that's going on lately too.
Yeah.
I actually haven't heard too much about that. Can somebody explain?
Apparently, Verizon was like one of the networks where they were tapping into people's phone calls, listening in, and reading their text messages and shit like that.
That's what I was hearing about. I wasn't sure what that was.
But yeah, that's kind of normal. I kind of expected
It's
that.
expected.
So,
It's expected with the time that we're in. We live in a time of fear when our neighbor's out to get us.
Mm.
You know the
and
solution?
they said they allegedly stopped a lot of terrorist attacks doing that and all that. So I'm like, well, y'all sure did a good job stopping the Boston bombing. I mean, come on.
Yeah, it's bad, but that's the truth. They didn't stop a damn thing with that.
Well,
but maybe
regardless of how much they try to stop it, it's still going to happen.
Exactly.
they plan around this stuff.
We live in factions of people. Like we as people don't like to live as a whole. We like to break ourselves up into groups, and then our groups collide with other groups, and then they start attacking each other because they have something and the other group doesn't. It's always with want or a need. That's always what's against these acts that they do. I want this, or I need this. Give me that. You have it. Why don't we? Right?
Greed is the root of all corruption.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's just corruption.
Corruption
terrorist
in
attack.
general leads to these 7 deadly sins.
The thing with terrorist attacks are just one way of trying to prove a point. Is could this point be good or not? Who cares if it kills off certain people? It's more about what that point is about and what they're trying to prove.
Here's the thing. If we're going back to greed and corruption and whatnot, these 7 deadly sins, people like say that, okay, these are things that we should strive not to have. But here's the thing. Those 7 deadly sins, as they call them, are a part of human nature itself, you know?
Right.
We have greed, we have lust, we have envy, we have wrath, we have gluttony
sloth.
and sloth, and what was the last one? There was one more. I did
Pride.
6. Pride, that's it. See, we have all 7 of those. They're just part of human nature. Yes, you shouldn't show too much of it because those lead to you being often a bad human being, but that's the thing. That is what we are as a human being, and those are parts of us. So don't deny that you have it. Just try not to let it control you, I guess, if that's how to say it.
That makes sense.
I love the 10 Commandments and the idea of it, and then the idea of the time that we live in. It's like, thou shalt not kill. Okay, well, I won't kill anybody, but I will give my government money so they can go off and kill other people. Just saying. That shit just doesn't make sense to me, but it's there. And in God you trust, right?
In God we trust.
We the people.
In God
We
we
the
trust.
people.
We the people.
A government by the people, for the people. Right?
Abortions for some, many flags for all.
By the people, for the people, eagle.
Can you hear the people sing?
Singing in the rain.
Singing the song of angry men.
Chocolate rain.
I think a topic we should go into now, because we're talking about kind of bad things and lines of bad. Rich thought about talking about a certain topic, and I think now's the time to bring it up, Rich.
Oh, the topic of when does a video become inappropriate for the audience that you're trying to target towards? When is the line drawn, and is there an actual line, or do we even care about the line?
And for that matter, what audience are you even targeting?
Right.
What audience am I targeting? Or
I mean, I guess when I say that, I mean I make videos that I try and make everyone enjoy, but like the way some things that I do, like I swear in videos, it might not be for all people. Although I make my videos for everyone to enjoy, so it's me making videos for an audience of everyone. But my target audience is not everyone. It's probably just mostly adults and teenagers and stuff like that. Not like kids or anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I said.
Well, yeah.
Well,
Okay, go on.
well, I was just trying to wonder this, because I'm sure, look at Smosh. I don't want to call them out, but I am. Their humor. I know I shouldn't have, but I did. Their humor is very childish, right? And you can totally tell that they're geared towards the young teenage age.
Not necessarily.
You don't think so?
Because they do swear quite a bit, at least from what I've ever seen of them.
Well, yes, but they're aiming towards the young teenager comedic view, right? It's very childish.
I think the more time goes on, the less swearing really affects what the audience of your target is.
They're just words in the long run. You know?
Every user, everybody who makes a video, I guess they know what they're doing. They have a niche. They know it works, and they go for it. If something doesn't work out, then they try something else that might catch on, and then so forth. So, yeah.
Like I myself, I'm gonna agree with Zeo here. I don't exactly have a set audience. I do swear a fair few things, and maybe I'll make a sex joke once in a while. But the thing is, I'm just putting it out there for anybody who wants to see it. They'll look for me, they'll find me, and if they think I'm entertaining, they can keep on watching. If not, they can hit the road, because I'm just out to entertain whoever will be entertained by me. You know?
I mean, if there's a user out there that's talking about rape and child abuse and
Well, like
kids and all that while they're playing a video game, let's play, then there's something wrong with you. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, using
but it all depends on the context that it's in. Like, what if you were trying to save someone who's getting raped and they're talking about, oh, rape is bad, blah, 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 blah.
Well, yeah,
then,
but there's also a line that you
rape.
mentioned, and I think when you cross that line, it's that when you overextend a joke to the point where it becomes more than what you meant it to be.
Right.
Well, in the days of now, when people refer to rape, they mean to being getting owned in a video game or owning someone in a video game.
Yeah, and I want those people who really say, oh, I got raped in this video game, and go off and ask someone who's actually been raped, is that how it feels? Like, just saying. Like,
here's what I say. I got the shit
of
beaten out of me. I got my butt kicked. I got my ass kicked.
I tend to actually say I got raped in a game too. It's something
I hear what you mean. I'm just saying I think it's the dumbest way of putting it. When we have double meanings to words, bad, serious, you know.
I was
well, this is the English language that we all agreed upon, right? So why are certain words so taboo to talk about?
It's more about the internet, honestly. The way the internet works, the more serious something is, the more it'll turn into a joke of some kind. Like, for the biggest example I can give you is Hitler, who was before he's Hitler's, you know, somebody that everyone hates, but now he's like a meme on the internet, and people make hilarious jokes out of Hitler now.
Or he's like a time traveler now, right?
Yeah, especially like that movie, that recreation of the movie about Hitler. There's a ton of like jokes from that scene, from certain scenes of that movie.
I don't even think it's so much the word anymore, but the action that defines the word, or the word, like the act of rape, you know, the act of child abuse, the act of marital spousal abuse.
And then you got some users that are like, oh man, that's gay, man, fake, you're fake,
and there's
you're
that
gay.
line.
Fat.
We've often said stuff like that,
yeah, they're
and
homophobics.
yes, we are just as guilty as anybody else. But the fact of the matter is, I think there's also a line of how you interpret things that matters too.
Yeah.
Okay, can I say something?
Absolutely.
There was this thing here in Norway. Not a big thing. There was this football match between two teams, and the one team won. They were the best team by far. So this one expert, this football expert, he says that this team got raped, the team that got beaten, and that got a lot of reactions. And he had to go out in public and say sorry and take it back and all that. And I thought, it's just a word, but it's just me.
Yeah, a lot of people get offended by what you say, you know.
Well, let's go and look at the Tiger Woods thing.
It's really easy to hurt a lot of butts saying the wrong words.
Let's look at Tiger Woods and what he did to his wife. Why did he have to apologize to the rest of the world on what he did to his wife? Don't you think he should have just been apologizing to his wife instead of apologizing to us?
He's a public profile, so
it doesn't fucking matter about the public profile, because they're still human beings. This is where we have to understand where the line is. They're still human beings, and we shouldn't dig into someone else's life.
I think he did that more for the kids
that's what
that
happens when you
watch
become
him.
a celebrity, though.
It's true. It's because of the reputation.
There's a lot of kids.
And then what about the cops
You
that
can
beat
can
all the
almost
random
kiss.
people?
When you become a celebrity, you can almost kiss your private life goodbye, because you'll always be in the public's eye.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's
Pretty
probably
much,
what I'm
yeah.
commentating on. Is like the public needs to calm down on that shit.
Well, I'm not going to say it's all about the public, but hinting back about what I said with the whole Tiger Woods thing, he did that more for the kids that watch him, because a lot of the kids were upset, and kids don't understand that subject of beating a person or whatever. So I think that was more of that than.
I really thought it was the
sorry
media
to-
trying to force him to say apologize. Just like what's his name? That guy who did like the motorcycles. Oh my god, I can't even remember his name. He had Monster Garage or whatever. Jesse
Jackson or
Jesse Jackson. Jesse James, yeah, when he apologized for cheating on his wife to the public. Like, I don't know. I just don't think the apology should have been towards the public. It should be towards who he hurt.
What? Hold on.
Okay,
Wow.
as a channel user or uploader, if someone came to you and said you did this wrong, say like you said, like the N-word for accident on one of your videos, just throwing it out there, and they said you cross the line and you make a public video saying I apologize, I didn't mean to say that, it slipped out, whatever. I mean, shit happens. People make mistakes. I mean,
you know what? It could also be, it could also depend on the person that says it, because sometimes, it'll actually people can say controversial stuff, but it won't be as bad if they say it because it just doesn't matter as much for for them, and they'll still be fine.
Well, yeah, it's like if someone who's really into the controversial stuff and always spoke about it, then it's typical of them to not be harassed about what they said about it. But then if someone who just plays golf, who doesn't really have a voice, does this behind closed doors, why is it really... Why do we really need to know about what he did behind closed doors?
But Tiger Woods didn't beat up his wife, did he? I mean, it was...
No, his wife beat up him.
We, as the people that put celebrities out there, want to know every fucking thing that happens with them.
Right.
No one is to blame but us.
The people who pick up those magazines and read it.
And yeah,
well, it's even the same thing with YouTube celebrities.
It's one of the things. It's one of the reasons why I kind of dislike the Steve Wilkos show, because I don't give a fuck why these people have their problems. Why we got to broadcast them and embarrass the hell out of them and brought out on TV?
It's because people just want to feel better about their life. So they see someone else's life going down in the toilet.
What? I think that's a good reason. People just want to feel better about their life. That sounds like a really good reason.
Well, it sounds like the only logical reason. Why do we really point out someone's downfall? Makes us feel better, right?
It raises our e-penis.
Yeah. My level has grown. Haha.
Well, I'm sorry, Zio. I got a bigger penis than you do.
That's the sin of pride, as you would say.
My e-penis is huge. Wait, what?
My penis is good.
I got the biggest penis here. Stop.
Yes, I'm still here.
I haven't gone anywhere.
Hey, at least you're not sleeping this time.
I wasn't sleeping. Fuck you.
I was wondering when that was going to come up.
Running joke.
He was drawing.
He was drawing.
Speaking of drawing, I think I'll actually start drawing right now.
Yeah,
Game
Gear.
Doing it live. Live drawing with Zio.
I don't know what to draw though, so like.
Big penis.
Big penis squirting on Fuse-4.
New T-shirt design. Wait, what?
Like,
wait, what?
I'll listen to something if somebody in the chat has something.
That'll be Dave McCauley's Seaman shirt.
Yeah, Seaman.
Dave, you are not the father.
That's so funny because there was this English goalkeeper in the 90s called David Seaman.
They're probably like, Seaman! Oh, God.
Which is also kind of funny because, well, it's not funny. I just think I think it's funny. But the team he played for is called Arsenal, and the nickname is called the Gunners.
Let me gun you with my semen. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh, but anyways. Damn it.
Anyway.
So there's really no line then, right? It's
I guess
like
there's not, because
it's like your own personal
honestly,
line.
it depends on what you're aiming towards. Like For me, example, my channel, I'm gonna probably be aiming around probably teenagers or older adults because I play Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon and.
But Pokemon's a kid's game.
But yeah, so is Yu-Gi-Oh! Why are you
Yeah,
playing a
and
children's
when
card
the
game?
kids game came out, now all those people who were around when that game came out are now adults.
Exactly. So it's just like, like I said, it's not an easy thing. It honestly, is not. Like you just gotta play with what you have, and hopefully you don't cross that line where, we call it, where you think things are, you have to stay to a certain point of view.
Mufasa, I love your cock.
Wait, what?
Here's what I think. I think there is a line. The thing is, though, it's a line that's different to everybody who sees it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not. It's like a snowflake. It's not the same for every single person. There's the line is crossed at a certain point for every individual person.
Yeah, so the line is for an individual, like the individual
Yes.
to make up.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Saban Entertainment ain't gone up to Zeo about that nickname he's got there.
I'm surprised they haven't gone to me about using the Zeo theme. The thing is, I actually will be I plan on getting a program called FL Studios where you can make your own custom music in it, and I do plan to make my own theme song, but it will be inspired and still have the Zeo the Power Ranger Zeo rip.
Well,
So it'll have that part of the section.
Well, I remember they came to your stream one
create my own
time and
original
asked
theme.
you not to use that anymore, but you told them to fuck off. So
I think the reason they haven't come after you, Zeo, is because you only use like up to 5 seconds of that song,
Mm-hmm.
and you're allowed to use 5 seconds for anything before they are allowed to come after you.
Mm-hmm.
well, if you combine all the Zeos of every video, I think you got a pretty good copyright claim right there. You played about 24 hours of our Zeo intro. I think it's time for you to pay up, son.
You know what's funny? A long time ago, on past videos, like way back when I was still a pretty fresh LP, I actually used to use the full theme. But here's the thing, though: I would combine it with clips and audio, sort of from previous episodes, and I do like a montage of what happened last time, kind of like what Dragon Ball Z. So I would do this like last time on Zeolightning.
Wait, you were one of those guys, Zeo?
Yeah.
Oh god.
That was when I was like first starting out, though.
I quit.
I had to learn. I had to learn to know better to do that.
I quit. You're one of those guys.
Yeah, but ain't it amazing after all these years of us doing videos, how much we have improved and learned the system?
Oh man, I wish I was as good as making videos.
Yeah,
now
I wish
as
I knew
was back
everything
then.
now that I did in
I'd be on the top of
2008.
YouTube right now if I knew
Yeah.
all the tricks and trades
Yeah.
I know now that I did back then.
It's amazing. It really is.
I recently watched back some of my old videos from 2010, and yeah, I have improved a lot. I felt like I was a little bit more informative back then, but
Yeah, I've checked out my videos. Man, that was a quick.
I still think I'm the
27.
informative type. That's what I've always been trying to go for, while still trying to maintain a sort of connection that I'm playing the game, and I'm. It's hard to explain. Like I
But
want
you know what
to
you
make
do,
it. I
though.
want to make myself informative, but at the same time, I want it to feel like
It's real.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's damn
like
real.
It's real
Like-
to me, damn it.
like an informative observational thing.
Mm-hmm. Especially since some games like Ninja Gaiden 2, I've been doing blind. Although it doesn't say blind, Ninja Gaiden 2 I actually had never played before when I had done it. I'm planning to do the same thing with Ocarina of Time sooner or
But
later.
you
Yeah,
haven't
put
changed
it.
informative because actually I think I gave you a hard time about this. Was when you're doing your Mega Man Battle Network thing. I said, stop being so informed. Stop saying like the obvious things, and you're like, no, I like being like that. So yeah, Zeo is very informative.
You should never change what you are now. You should
Yeah.
Continue to
Always
learn
say who
and
you
grow
are.
from what you do.
Oh,
Always
and learn
say who
and
you
grow
are.
from what you do.
I give him a hard
I
time.
won't ever change how I do my videos.
See, I like to play my videos just the way I play it if I wasn't even being recorded. Like the things that I would say, I like half the time I even forget that I'm recording. I just start playing. And
Yeah,
I
sometimes I do that too, and then I'm like, wow, I forgot to press the stop button. This video's been going on for so long.
Yeah, like I don't. I try not even think about that I'm recording it. It's just I want to show people this is how I'm reacting to the game that they gave me, and this is my reaction towards it.
But like I said, I think when I put a camera on, I think you guys are gonna see a much more raging side of me.
Imagine if I
rage a lot. I really do.
imagine if I did FIFA like that, and just reactions. You would hear a lot of "fuck you, referee."
This is shit.
That is not a free kick. That is not a free kick.
Hold on. Red card? Screw you!
Red card? What the hell?
And then he just goes off on a tangent, swearing
Breaks
in
the
Swedish.
controller.
Yeah,
Oh,
but going
I
to
think that's it, guys. That's the end of that
Number
episode.
406.
Until next time, check out my channel.
Yeah, and then I'll just go to the microphone and that's it for next time. This is for now.
This is Emmeth.
See you next time.
See you later.
Can I have a couple minutes real quick? I want to take this time out of the podcast to wish one of my dear friends a speedy recovery, Chilean retro gamer Diego. I love you, man.
What happened?
I've been keeping you in my thoughts. I hope you get 100%, come back. You know, I've seen you doing videos, but I hope you get 100%. And if you need anything, I'm here for you. So yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there.
What happened to retro?
Can we explain what's happened? Or
I mean, if you want to go to his Facebook, you can.
Yeah, I think he's posting it to everybody,
yeah,
right?
let's just.
Yeah, we don't need to draw any attention
Yeah.
to it here. I mean,
Yeah.
But I just wanted to say I'm thinking about you and I love you. And
I did talk to him today, and he's saying he's felt better, but he's getting better. So that's a good sign.
Yeah. Exactly. Like I said, if you want to check out what it is, just check
I'll
out
have to
his,
check it out later. I'll have to check it out later then, I guess.
Yeah, you're gonna be left in the blind till then.
Yeah.
I'll tell you after the show, I think. Or I'll send you his Facebook.
I think he's already en route to go there.
Yeah, we can tell.
There's also I'd like to give out a word of congrats also to somebody. To one of our own members, Maria, to Mimi. She reached 600 subscribers today.
Yeah.
So congratulations.
Congrats.
She's on Facebook and whatnot, but I don't know if she's watching. But if so,
Yay,
congrats.
good
Good job.
Did you say 600 or 60?
600.
More than
That's
me.
awesome.
Yay!
I'll post videos, Chris, and you won't be so
I'm
behind.
gonna put more videos soon.
Hey, I'm 50. Yeah, I just reached that
Yeah.
the other day.
I'm 100.
When I first met you, Rich, you only had like 20.
I think
know.
I'm at 120. Yay!
When I first started, I had 0.
Oh. We're so dumb. Look, yeah, or mine are like.
It's gotta like implode on itself after.
Oh man. Welcome to the. We don't know what the.
Fuse-4 network.
If you're just joining us, we are all crazy and insane, and we shouldn't be doing podcasts.
Yeah, I
Actually,
know.
I'm the sane one out of them all.
No,
This
that's
is why I
damn
look
lie.
insane.
That's a damn line. Stop it, Richard. You're in delusional land. We already know this.
I am not in delusional land. I'm just in happy land.
Happy. Joy. So, like I said, let's see what else can we talk about. We already talked about E3.
Oh, what about Snake from Metal Gear Solid being changed to Kiefer Sutherland?
Oh, yeah,
yes.
I heard
Dun,
about
Wait,
dun,
what?
dun.
Yeah.
Not
Who's
Snake.
getting angry over that?
Not Solid Snake, Big Boss.
You can't believe Solid. Is it Big Boss?
Naked Snake, yeah.
Naked Snake?
Yeah, that's the next game.
Yeah,
Grand
yeah,
Zeroes. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I had it up somewhere. Where was it?
they're trying to make it. They're gonna do facial recording of Kiefer Sutherland doing facial expressions and get that into the game. So
You know what? I think it would be fine. Like,
yeah, I like
going in a
Kiefer
new
Sutherland.
direction. It should be good. I liked him in 24. What else was he in?
Let's.
The Musketeers, the Three Musketeers, and whatnot.
Yeah.
And he's in this new TV show called Touch too.
Yeah, Touch. Yeah, I was trying to think of that one. But yeah, I think that would be pretty good. I don't know why people would get angry over that. It's just like a new game. Like new games, sometimes talent changes. Just saying.
You can't do the same thing over and over. You got to change it up. You know?
Like Dave said, you'll play it anyway.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Just go back to 2 and find out how crazy that one was.
Oh man, that's a good game.
2 was amazing game.
Yeah.
Just because how fucking out of the box it was. How it blatantly just slaps you in the face on how outside of the box it is.
It's awesome.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is.
Snake big balls right there. So,
What about the Humble Bundle 8? There's so many good games in that one.
what is it? The on what game series?
The one with the Telltale games.
No.
That was 7.
It's got like Hotline Miami and
Awesome Knots. So,
Awesome Knots and what else is in that?
I can't remember. I did a giveaway, but I can't remember.
I got those 2.
I'm trying to remember what else was in there.
Well, actually, I can look up real quick. Hold on, I'll tell you. 'Cause I got the.
I haven't really gotten to play any of those games yet. I was going to do a Hotline Miami stream, but
Capsize, Dear Esther,
Esther.
Little Inferno, Protus, and Thomas Was Alone.
And there's more too if you actually pay one over.
They added new more games and stuff like that.
Yeah. I just played Proteus. I think it's pronounced. I don't know. I forget how it's pronounced. It was actually a nice experience. I wouldn't say it was a game, but it was a nice experience. You can check my channel tomorrow because it'll be up there. I'm rendering the video tonight, and it'll be posted tomorrow.
it wasn't a good game, but it was worth my time.
No, I'm not saying it was a game. It was just a great experience.
Oh, all right.
Because there's nothing that you're interacted with, so therefore, what would it be a game of? Right? I kind of came up with this one in one of the later podcasts, like the earlier podcasts about Dear Esther, and how that was just like a narrative walkthrough. You just pressed W to go flip the page in the narrative of the story, because you didn't really do anything in that game.
Yes, nothing really happens.
No. You just walk, and then you listen.
And you touch people's butts.
Oh, and they scream loud.
You know, Tyler, we can talk about the Plants vs. Zombies 2.
That's a good point, Kim. As anybody might know, a trailer was recently put out about Plants vs. Zombies 2, which is going to be released. Does anybody remember the date? Is it next month or this month?
This is next month.
It's July.
Next month.
I can't remember. It's
July something.
Yeah.
10th? Was it
Yeah,
10th?
I think it's the 10th or 11th. But the trailer was awesome. It was like really 3D and really awesome. If you haven't seen it, go look it up. But then something disappointing I saw. I mean, obviously it's going to eventually, reach PC because, they released the first one on every possible console.
Right.
But for now, at least upon initial release, it's only going to be for, smartphones and iPad devices, iOS devices.
Only
I feel like that
iOS.
was a big mistake on their part.
I don't know why
No,
they're not starting off on PC.
It's July 18th, by the way.
Okay, 18. Thank you. But yeah, it's only going to be on iOS for at least a while.
Didn't Injustice do the same thing?
Well, no, they had a side thing on the iOS which gave you exclusive skins and bullshit.
Yeah.
Which I think is really stupid.
It's like, okay, I want you to spend $300 on a smartphone so you can buy our game. So
not everybody has one. They're under the impression. That's how I felt with the Xbox One when they first announced it, because like they talk about all this special shit you can do with your iPhones and your iOS devices. Not everybody has the money for that shit.
Right.
They need to stop catering to the rich and like give us with less money something to fucking do, you know?
To be honest, if I can control my game with my phone, or I can control my game with my controller, I'm gonna choose my fucking controller.
No shit,
it's just gonna be
made for.
better in my fucking hands. And I don't know. I don't like playing on tablets. I've used tablets. I don't like playing on it. So
I hate it.
I like certain games, but not all games.
I could avoid it for the rest of my life in my mind. It doesn't matter to me. I don't care about tablets or what they do.
I guess Wii U isn't for you then.
Well, the Wii U got some games. It might be.
Zeo, I like you transition right into that. Like, I guess the Wii U.
Well,
how's the drawing going?
When your controller looks like a damn Game Gear and you don't have any games.
Well, since
You have to draw with it.
Since the only person to answer in the chat was Grim, I went and drew a picture of him since he asked me to do that.
Oh, let's get
Really, I wanted you to draw a penis.
I can
Recording
draw
a
that. Well, I can't post that to Miiverse. I actually, Miiverse is very specific about what they allow you to post. I once posted this thing saying the new YouTube updates equal shit, and I drew literally like a pile of shit, and that was blocked off. They really don't allow you to say nothing like that with Miiverse. They limit a lot of what you can say. If it's even the slightest bit obscene, they'll take it off.
What's obscene about Grim, besides his personality?
I love how it says Fuse-4 and he's like this, and it's gonna be this big.
Ooh.
This big.
Our penises is this big. Yeah.
And post.
This big. I am
Post it to me first.
Hey, I am this gay. What?
What was that, Chris?
Nothing.
I'm this gay. Oh shit! I hope Grim hurt.
I didn't know you could measure that.
So let me tell you about.
I didn't even
Have you ever
catch.
heard about gaydar?
I've heard of gaydar.
Y'all gay. Okay, no, I've heard about it. And that's what I have to say about it.
I'm going to keep my virgin ears away from this.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh God, Rich, please.
Your ear is so virgin.
Well, my ears are virgin because I don't try to stick penises in them.
Have you put a pencil in there?
No,
I'm
I've
gonna
never
get
put a
hearing aids.
pencil in my...
Or have you put crayons in there, like
No,
like
I've never
Homer
put
did-
crayons in there.
like Homer did in his nose?
He did it in his nose, right? No, I didn't do that.
Oh. Whoa.
Never as a kid.
No.
Are you combing your beard, Zio?
It's
That's what
trashy.
Bizarro does. He's like, yeah.
Yeah, but
That's
this
just
is
his
weird.
afro on the other side.
I need a shave. I really do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
me too. I
beards-
should have shaved before this. Jesus.
Beards, they itch.
Yeah, no shit.
You know what else is itch? Crabs.
I would imagine crabs
I
would.
don't know where I'm going with this one.
Just
I think
loves
we are all like.
It's like...
Okay, back on subject
I'm just
here.
surprised Emmeth is up right now.
Back on topic.
Yeah,
What was our topic?
You know-
Chubb?
I am too, actually, because I've been up for now 18 hours.
I don't know, it's like 6 o'clock over there almost. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like early in the morning for you, from what I'm seeing. It's like nighttime here.
well, when the podcast was supposed to start, the sun was just coming up.
Yep.
So now the sun's up, and
So
he's
do
all
we
like,
do we
what
do
did I do?
when we do the podcast for you, Emmeth? Is it like just your waking up time?
it's like 2, 3
Well,
o'clock.
for most people, well, some people, I would say. I don't know about Sundays, but weekdays, yeah. I'm never up at 6 unless my sleeping schedule is screwed up.
And being out of school, I don't have a fucking sleeping schedule, and it's enjoyable
Exactly.
as hell.
I've been like
Yeah,
this
just
for.
wait till you hit the working world. You
Yeah,
actually have to go through
Dude,
the stupid
I know.
work.
I've had a job. I know
I'm
what it's like.
already
to have to
know.
go to
It
work,
sucks.
I've been here for 8 years.
Wow. But like I said, we keep you up all night.
It's
Giggity,
not
giggity.
just-
Alright.
It's not just that. I would be asleep if it wasn't for the fact that I played Battlefield 3 with my friend.
Stop playing video games and go to sleep, you stupid piece of shit. I mean, yeah, that's fine. I've played games and all that. Like in
Oh,
Justice, I was having
okay.
a hard time in a Justice game, man. I know I should have went to sleep it was sooner, but
We all been there. When you're younger as a kid and you got a video game that you rented or just got that your parents bought you, how
You beat
did
that
y'all
game.
ever caught up like late at night by your parents playing video games when you were a kid?
okay, who played Final?
Okay.
When Final Fantasy first came out, for anyone who played RPGs, how many hours did I probably stayed up all night playing like Disc 1?
Okay, I'll beat you on Final Fantasy. I sat up and beat, what was it? Kingdom Hearts, the first one,
What?
like, in a sitting. Just sitting down and playing it until I beat it.
Dude, I've been playing that game for like... I played that game for about 2 weeks, and I still haven't beaten it yet.
Like, I just didn't stop.
Granted, I play like about an hour each time I played.
And before Grim Faps. Anywho, moving on.
Grub's gonna be pissed, but he already knows. I still haven't beaten it yet. I still have to go back to it. I have to go
It
finish.
was a fun game. I enjoyed that game.
Yeah, it's really fun. I like it.
But like I
Even
said-
2 was fun.
I couldn't sit. When I'm talking back in the PlayStation time because that was hard sitting through like four discs and try to beat it in one sitting. I couldn't do that.
I'm trying to think of a game that that came out and I spent that much time. I think actually the only time because before I would be my mom would put me on a curfew, so I wouldn't even be allowed to do that. But actually, I do remember that when the Wii when we got the Wii and Super Smash Brothers Brawl came out, I sat up and played Brawl for a little 24 hours on just going through the friggin' Brawl mode. What was it? Subspace Emissary. And I just sat and played until I passed out on the couch.
I remember bringing home GoldenEye for the first time and beating that in all difficulties in the first night.
Really? Wow.
Damn.
Going back to Brawl for a second, I remember when it first came out, I was so fucking excited because I had the Wii. It was like my birthday when it got brought home, so I was at my house at my party. My mom was like, "Hey, do you want me to get the strategy guide too?" I'm like, "Yes." And here's the thing, though. How long was it since the trailer was out that they actually released the game? Was it like 3 years?
I think it was something.
No, wait, the first Brawl trailer?
The very original trailer that they put it.
They released the first trailer, I believe, 2007.
Yeah. So and then it came out in
2008. It was a year before.
Are you serious?
Yeah, they had a
Jeez,
lot
it
of
felt
hype.
like so much longer back then.
Well,
I guess.
maybe it was released in 2006 when the Wii came out.
Hang on, let me see.
It might have been released then too, because the Wii came out in 2006.
You know
Well,
how
here's
much-
something to note about that, though. Speaking of Brawl, which is actually a good segue, E3 has confirmed that there will be a new trailer for the next
Yep.
Smash Brothers game.
Yeah,
Which
I
is
was
supposed to
just
be
about
on both
bring that one
Wii
up.
U and 3DS, right?
Mm-hmm. So there will be a trailer, and do you remember do you remember Smash Dojo back when Brawl was out?
Yes.
I remember the nights of looking at the trailers over and over again for the characters, and I was just like, yes, this character made it in. I was so happy to see Diddy Kong. He was one of my favorite.
Okay, in the new game coming out, what characters do you want to see in the new game?
To be honest, since we got Snake, which is a Namco character, I was thinking Pac-Man would be a perfect fit.
Oh, Pac-Man.
Pac-Man would fit perfectly, especially because many people don't actually know this, but Pac-Man and Mario have actually had a crossover game twice.
Yes.
But Snake isn't a Namco character, is he?
Yeah, Namco.
Konami.
Oh, Zeo. The trailer was 2006 and the game was 2008.
Yeah,
Those 2
yeah,
years.
2006. Okay, so
Snake is.
but that is a long that is a long time actually.
There was the developmental
building up.
errors. That's why it took so long, and I was so amped when I got. I'm like, this is the best thing ever. And it was slowly like release spoilers for the characters that they're putting in the game on that dojo site.
I remember.
And
I remember how late Sonic got announced, and everyone was like, "Holy shit, it's Sonic!"
Yeah, he was the last trailer before the game came
all
out.
the other fanboys like, fuck Sonic being on this game.
Which is actually funny because Sonic was originally planned to be in Melee.
Yes, he was.
Crazy.
But we won't talk about Sonic fanboys. Yeah.
Well, I mean, Sonic. Sonic has worked himself in a good position right now that he releases competent games again. I like the trailer for Lost World when I saw it.
A lot of people say that's a Super Mario Galaxy ripoff.
I wouldn't. I see a lot of Galaxy.
Every game's a ripoff.
Okay,
I've actually been hearing people compare it to that unreleased Sonic game, Sonic Extreme, and I really don't see it that much.
Let's go break down why people compare things. People compare things because they don't fully understand everything else around it, so they only compare things to what they know. And that's why they compare things to things that they know.
Compare my foot up your ass here in a minute.
How often nowadays will you get something that is completely new and unique?
Not much.
No, exactly. So everything's a ripoff.
Everything's a ripoff with free shipping.
I love back in the day.
That's kind of one of the things about the Mario games. I don't really play them for originality that much anymore because you don't really get that much originality out of Mario. I play them because Mario always releases a good game, and I know I'll enjoy it. So I always get Mario games because I'm always guaranteed a solid game.
Wait, Mario can fight right now? Let's give it fighting moves. Give it like a modern fighting.
Mario always had fighting moves. It could punch, kick,
throw
fire.
I'm just saying it make it like a fighting
its tail
game,
at you.
Fighting game.
You know, I heard some crazy rumors that Reggie was going to be in the new Smash game.
That would be amazing. His final Smash would be "My body is ready."
Yes, and it's just like his face popping up everywhere.
When I'm
Reggie.
That would probably be the greatest.
My body is Reggie.
Oh man.
Yeah, E3 should definitely be enlightening to say the least.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
I definitely think with the way E3 is going to be, the way it seems with all these disappointments between Microsoft and expectations with PlayStation 4 and Wii U, the way I think E3 is going to work is it's going to define how 8th Gen game is going to go out completely. This one E3 will decide how 8th Gen gaming is going to roll. Who's going to be on top?
That's more gens than Pokemon right now. Okay, I'll stop that.
But yeah, I don't think I think Microsoft's worked themselves in a pretty grievous position. They're not. I don't even think they're even in the runnings anymore.
Well, I don't
Microsoft. I think it is because you look at what Microsoft, like Xbox, is, and most people use it for TV. Television.
Here's the thing: we're way too
everyone
soon
wants
to
one
come to
thing
any
to run the
conclusion.
entertainment system.
It's too soon to come to any sort of conclusion because we have to wait till E3 to see the games that they're going to be putting on the Xbox One.
You know, people
then we can determine if it's going to fall behind or if it'll actually take it by storm. We don't know yet.
It's still there's still too many.
Also, with the PS4, all we got was the games during
all the options that they give you are extremely limited. Like you have to be online 24 hours. You or you can't play
No,
games
you don't have to be online
offline.
for 24 hours.
And all those
You
kind
just,
of things. You can't
like,
rent
it just-
games anymore. It's not backwards compatible. You can't trade games.
you can rip games. Like, it automatically rips for you.
Yeah.
You
Like,
can't rent.
as soon as you put the
rent.
game in, it rips. And then you can play it
No, you
without
can't
it.
rent games.
Oh, rent games?
No, because the way it works is that all games are installation discs.
To be honest with you, I don't have really any place to rent anything. So
Places
that,
I've had have been
by
Well,
closed.
you
doesn't
can't get.
matter to
Yeah,
me.
who?
It also
I
means
think,
that
I think
this also
what,
means that used games can barely be get. I hear that they are making it so that maybe that the developers or the publishers of the game can give options for reselling or giving back used games or something like that. But once you use the disc,
Well,
That's
it's
it,
just
yeah.
like if you bought a Steam game. You own the right to play the game. You just don't own the game.
mhm.
So
you know-
now, that's just the way that games are going to go now, because that's how they can dictate where the money's going to go. Instead of
Well-
putting all those games out, then people would play it once, sell it, someone else would come in, buy it, the developer doesn't get the money from it, and then they get screwed over, and then companies go bankrupt, or they don't get to put the content that they want out. It kind of destroys the whole game development process if you buy used games. It does. Like, it just, you look at the numbers, it destroys it. But we still argue because we want to sell the shit that we just bought.
And sometimes the game is just really bad, and we don't want it anymore.
That's why you should be a good consumer and research up on what you
Yes,
buy.
Kim.
I just want to go back to the Super Smash 4 thing again for just a few
Well, I mean,
seconds.
though sometimes it's always not like that. Sometimes you might see a game in the store, and you're like, "Oh, this looks cool. I'll try this game out." And then you find out it sucks, and you're like, "Well, I'm stuck with it now. I
Go ahead,
couldn't do
Kim.
the research on hand because I just wanted to see if this game was good or not."
Well, then I blame
Sorry
you as
for
a consumer.
experimenting with your games.
So I blame you as a consumer.
It's not my fault.
Yes, it is, because you're the one who bought it.
How was I supposed to know it was a bad game?
That's why you research and do reviews on it. Check
Yeah.
out the reviews
Again,
before
though,
you buy anything.
if you just seen the game for the first time, you're in there, and you just say you look at it and it looks like a cool game on hand.
Well, then you shouldn't have impulse buying on your head when you walk into a store.
You see, well, I
See,
can't
this
agree with that.
fascinating.
I
This
can't
is
agree with that
fascinating,
at
but
all.
I'd really like to hear what Kim has to say.
I'll just say that I disagree with you completely. Then
You can agree to disagree. Now let's hear what Kim has to say, because he's been patient.
It was just a little thing about new characters in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Super Smash 4. There's been talk about Mega Man that he's a requested character.
He's been long requested for years, let me tell you that.
Yeah, and I can see that, and I agree. I really want to see him in the new game. And there's also, due to the fact that Namco now is distributing the game, publishing it, I guess, that they will implement some of their own characters into the game. Like, for instance, Dragon Ball Z characters. Or
I
not
think
just,
it will go that
maybe
far.
just one. Maybe just one character. not
That's true, because they had Sonic as one Sega character. They had Snake as one character of his own area. So
well, I think Sega would probably have more characters in now now that it has happened. Just like what happened with Fire Emblem, they got Marth and Roy, and then they got Marth and Ike. It got another character in there.
here's
talking
something-
about
Oh, go
Dragon
ahead.
Ball
Sorry.
Z character to Dragon Ball. I think
the
what
Dragon
they'll
Ball
do
Z
is keep
character
it
would be
video
way too
game
overpowered
related.
for the series, though. Honestly.
I think you just, killed John.
John.
No, I was just saying he was
You
talking
just-
about Dragon Ball characters. I think they'll keep it video game related instead of like.
Yeah, like something that wasn't originally in like a TV show first. Maybe they'll just keep it to game only. And if that's the case, like if you say Namco's taking over, I think Pac-Man is a definite maybe.
Right.
But here's somebody else who's been requested for many years.
Jason?
If you remember Super Mario RPG, there's a character called Geno. Now, I know it's probably not going to happen because he's owned by Square, and that sucks. But people have been requesting for years, and I think a lot of people would freak out if they ended up seeing him in that game. That's all I'm saying.
Funny story about Geno. Thing is, people really like Geno, but if you actually play Super Mario RPG, Geno's not the best character you can use in the game. He's just really good for early game. Late game,
he's my favorite.
Late game, Mallow starts getting better magic than Geno. So I think I'd rather see
Geno
Mallow.
can KO a boss in one hit.
It's just like Banjo-Kazooie being requested as well. I mean, Rare is owned by but Rare is owned by Microsoft, and Microsoft would never let that happen.
Well, you know what? I actually hear that Nintendo's trying to get back into owning Rare.
Well, if that happens,
they're going to be in a tug of war with Microsoft.
Think about it. If Nintendo owned Rare again.
Oh my God!
It wouldn't matter to me because I'm not going to buy the Wii U.
But think about all the awesome games they could make.
Lost. I can't help you with that.
Yeah, but would they be the exact same people that did all the Rare games that you liked, or was it just like the?
Well, I already know that Rare is not that a lot of the old members of Rare left. I already know that
they left when they got bought out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but they would like work on that and try to make it like it was.
But they would have Nintendo support to help them out.
I would imagine
it's like how Sega right now
they're
they're making Sonic Lost World, and Nintendo's helping them out with that sort of.
Well, that kind of blew the. Like I remember that Sega was going to release a console at E3. That kind of blew away when I heard about the new Sonic game being released on Nintendo. So
yeah, the Sega Spectrum. What I think, I'm trying to think of like the literal term of what a Spectrum is. It's like something you watch or something like that. It's an event that happens. Not really. I don't think that be. I didn't think that would be a good console name. You play games. You don't really watch them unless you're playing Xenogears.
Have you seen modern games nowadays? Have you? Like you watch half of the game and then you play the other half.
I don't think I've done that in New Super Mario Bros. U.
No, but in most modern games.
Well, that's a modern game, though.
Games are now like
that. This came out like when now. I mean, modern.
I don't know.
Every game is different, okay? I mean, it's not.
I don't even know where the fuck I am right now.
I think I'm fucking done.
Yeah.
This is becoming way too opinionative.
It got heated. It got heated.
Here's the thing. The bottom line. We're not going to know anything about what's going to happen. I think Zeo is right on one thing, and that's for E3 is going to definitely show where the 8th generation of gaming is going to go. And we're definitely going to cover whatever we can on it, be it the Nintendo, be it Microsoft, be it Sony, everything. And whatever this Sega Spectrum is, we're going to find out everything we can. And hopefully,
as well as Ubisoft and all the other
all these games coming out. That's what I've been wanting to know. I don't give a shit about the TV stuff on the Xbox One. That's my opinion. I want to see what games are going to come out because that's what I do. That's what a console is for.
Besides Call of Duty Ghosts.
Yeah, but dogs. I'm just saying, from PlayStation 4 announcement, all we saw was games. We did not see what the specs of PlayStation 4 was. Then we saw the Xbox, and that was all what the console can do and not what the games were. So it's really, people are arguing the fact like, oh, they have no games because they didn't show really any games, blah, blah, blah. It's just like, well, they either have to show you one thing or the other. You have to choose which one you want. If
Well,
they're going
I
to
think that's
announce
the reason
a
why
system,
the PS4 didn't get as many complaints, because
they
they
just
showed more
They
games.
showed what everyone wants, and not what it should have been. Really,
Yeah.
they should have really talked into the specs of what the console is and what the console can do, not what the games are coming out that year.
I think it should be an even line between, so that everybody gets what they want. But they're never going to do that. But here's what I think Xbox One did that's smart. Yes, they frustrated people by not showing enough games, but that'll make people watch E3 to find out more. They're fishing for people, and now they've got them by the fucking jaw with their hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah, basically.
Well,
They got me. I want to see what kind of games there's going to be at E3 for the Xbox One.
let's look at the PlayStation 4. They announced PlayStation 4, but we didn't even get to see the console. I'm sorry.
We didn't see the console. We did see some things. We did see. Didn't we see
saw
the
the controller.
And we
saw
saw.
the controller.
Didn't we see the new PlayStation Network interface or something like that?
I can't remember if we did or not.
Or am I completely wrong?
I think that was Xbox that you're thinking of.
No, I mean, I know the Xbox. I know Microsoft showed off everything that the Xbox could do and whatnot, but
Which
might have shown
the
the
announcements
interface.
for a console should do, right? And yes, they're gearing towards TV because they're trying to make one entertainment. Like one entertainment system. Rule the thing. Yeah.
they didn't show what the console could do. I mean, PlayStation. I mean, Sony, but they did. They did give out specs, right? The console information and how it, what's in it and what kind of system it run and whatnot.
Yes, I have hair, Kibatu.
And I'm going to touch it.
But no, yeah, they did give out specs of it, so. But
You want to
they
know
just weren't
something though
really
very
vocal about
interesting?
it.
Me and Zeo actually live closer to each other. He lives in South Carolina. I live in North Carolina. Like, not even 30, 45 minutes away. I'm dead serious.
I'm going to kick your ass.
I've been to North Carolina. That was like a 20-minute drive.
Zeo, I'm coming down there and I'm taking your damn Wii U and I'm going to stuff a butthole in your ass, son.
What? What?
Jesus.
I love you, Zeo.
We love each
But
other.
yeah, anything E3 related is going to be covered by us that we find. So anybody curious, just keep watching for us, and we'll say whatever we find out.
We'll be back
They
with more information.
Sony did show the game system interface.
They did, but
I think I remember it from the press conference. I do think I remember seeing just the interface. They didn't show much what it did. They just showed the interface.
like I said, both companies are people are gonna be watching it no matter what. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
People are
People
still
will
gonna be
always
watching it, just seeing.
they talked about the functions of the controller and that you can just record with a button and upload to whatever.
Yeah, that's all they said.
One thing's for sure, though.
Well-
this promises to be entertaining.
Absolutely.
Indeed.
Just buy a
what,
PC.
guys,
And this should be to be continued. We will find out more and we will let you guys know what goes
Are
on.
we gonna do like a podcast like after every conference like we did before?
I
think
don't
Dave
know.
will know the
I
answer
remember
to
that.
I'm not
I remember
sure.
that year we did that. That was like one of the best podcasts we had.
Oh my god, that was like a crazy podcast. I remember that. So fuck yeah. Oh, yes. Oh fuck yeah.
How many people did we have in that one? We had like 8.
8, I think it was. It was
I
something.
don't even remember anymore.
Do you remember who you are right now, sir?
Barely.
No.
Okay.
I'm the horse with no name.
We'll talk to Dave about it.
Of course.
Yeah, we'll talk to him.
We'll talk.
But I think, honestly, this is a good place to start pimping our shit and calling it a night. I think we've kind of hit our last legs for tonight. I don't know.
Yeah.
So let's start from the very end.
Tonight or today for some people.
Oh yeah, it is 12:10 if you can look at Richard's clock right now.
I think it's today for
And
almost
it's
all of us.
6:10 for Kim.
Oh,
so-
Kim, you poor thing. What are you still doing awake? All right, but let's.
You know what?
let's-
You're right. You're
Waking
right.
up.
I'm going right now. I'm going
Wait,
right
wait,
now.
you have to pimp your shit before you go.
I know.
But first, let's
Alright.
start with Chris. He's on the very end. Let's pimp your shit, Chris. What's going on?
You most likely can find me anything, like I always say, anything, and I mean anything with MufasaFernando in it. Most
He will be
likely
making videos, people. So now you have a reason to sub his YouTube.
Subscribe to
yes.
youtube.com/MufasaFernando for
Fernando,
more
I-
gaming goodness.
Yes, I will probably. I'm thinking either Let's Playing or maybe do some Yu-Gi-Oh stuff. Like I said, I'm gonna probably make an update video, seeing what you guys want. So look out for that.
The man of over 500 games soon, Mr. GrandpaJoe, Video Gaming for You. Talk about your shit.
Well, you can find me on Video Gamer for You. You can find my Facebook, my Twitter, my blog, my Google Plus, all on my channel on YouTube. And like Tyler said, I'm right almost at 500. I'm like at 588,
Man,
488.
that's incredibly fast. Faster than Newfie. And Newfie's done about like 300 games. He did that within the span of 3 years. You've done that in the span of like 1 year.
Well,
That's fucking fast.
I'm like,
He's a freaking library of
He's a machine.
awesome
He's a
games.
machine.
You the
I
man.
record probably 5 to 6 games
He's a
a day.
computer.
We let him get no sleep. Kim Espen Haugen, the almighty Emmeth.
Yeah, you can find me, well, for the most part, everywhere under the synonym of Emmeth or something. And that's on YouTube. You can find all my links there to all my stuff, except for Origin, which is also Emmeth. You can find me at Origin. I'll put up a link to that on my channel, so you can just check that out on my YouTube channel.
And also, congratulations again for you becoming a visa.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep,
Good job,
congratulations one more
Kim,
time.
Good job.
Yeah, good job, man.
Awesome. And Richard Hydrosme Pollock.
Well, you can find me at youtube.com/TheHydrosme. You can find me, I guess, on Facebook. If you search up TheHydrosme, I'm sure you find somehow to contact me there. Steam Dick_II, I think that's my account name.
Yeah, it is.
What else? My Xbox is pretty much TheHydrosme.
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
TheHydrosme. Everything
much.
you can find me, like, that's just my username on almost everything on the
Yeah,
internet.
yeah.
That's
Search-
my alias. I don't
Alias.
exist.
My alias.
Hydrosme.
Search him up on Google, the Hydrosme. You'll find some
fucking
crazy
right.
shit.
You'll find some crazy shit there. Google search TheHydrosme. That's it.
Don't do it, kids.
No, do it,
And-
kids. You'll love
And
to
the
see
man
what you
to
see.
my right on this little box here, the man to my right, Zeolightning.
Sexual chocolate.
All right. Well, you can find me at Zeolightning on Twitch TV, which I do streams every Friday, though I haven't been really lazy about that lately. I'll get back to that soon. On Steam, on Tumblr, on Twitter, on DeviantArt, on Game Anyone, on Google Plus, on Facebook, and my Miiverse as all Zeolightning. And I have my Sparta Remix account, alt account for Spartan Zeo.
Yeah, what's the
So-
last time you done
And you
that?
can find them on sexualchocolatezeo.com.
I'm actually working on 2 videos for that now, Mufasa. I just haven't had. I just haven't.
Oh, I thought you were
Absolutely.
talking
We
about
do the
2
sources.
videos for your new sexual chocolate website. I'm sorry. Shit,
Oh,
Jesus.
You got John all excited.
All right, Tyler, pimp your shit, buddy.
Oh boy, our hopeless host here. You can find me on Tyler Spencer. You can read it right here. Look at me, all professional and bold and shit. My channel, youtube.com/Fuse4Spence. My Twitter is Fuse4Spence. My Xbox Live is Fuse4Spence. Asks.me, Fuse4Spence.
Oh, I need to add that ass.me.
Yeah, and Steam is Son of a Soldier 13. Send me an email, spence@fuse4network.com. I think that's everything. If I can't think of it, you'll find it somewhere else.
Like Spencer Blade 13.
We're trying to get it back. Get off my back, will you?
That's his porn name, by the
Nope.
way.
Yes, it is.
Spencer Blade 13.
The last thing to talk about is the network itself. This is going to be on the Fuse-4 Network YouTube channel, but if you saw it here, go to youtube.com/Fuse4Network. I'd say go to Fuse4Network.com, but I think that's still attached to Dave's channel. I don't know.
We have a Tumblr and a Twitter.
Yeah, our Twitter is at Fuse4. Our Facebook page is facebook.com/Fuse4Network. Yes, our Tumblr is Fuse4blog.com. And send us emails at fans@Fuse4Network.com. We may answer a question or two. I don't even know how this is going.
We haven't answered questions in like 15 years.
You can ask us questions on Tumblr as well if
please.
You can just go to my channel, watch my videos, and ask any question for all of these, and I will
don't ask him any questions.
Just subscribe and ask him questions.
I will bring them here, and I will answer them.
We need to.
And here is a reminder for anybody viewing this: if you make 10,000 views a month at least, talk to Dave McCauley about becoming a partner under Viso and Fuse4 Network.
And everybody's links will be underneath the description here.
Yes,
Tyler, you've been a great host.
Thank you very much.
I salute you.
A round of applause for Tyler.
Play the clip of the fucking.
Oh, god damn it.
Well, except for the fact that we were 1 hour late. Otherwise, great.
Okay, well, I think that's about it for the Fuse4 Network podcast, episode number 14. We will see you guys next week, same time, actually normal time, hopefully, and same place. See you later.
Thank you, Spence.
Later, peoples.
Bye.
Bye-bye. I love your face.